What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good, my peoples? We're going to get into this. DP Rocker, you're saying 007, Jay, Justin Hawkins, Jet Ski, Deuce Deuce, Young World, Poe Porter, Bless 365, Piece of Bus Queen. How you doing today? L Won't Fail. What's going on? Anthony Robinson, Kick Science Socially, Clint Eastwood, Band Up. What's going on? I had to get in. I was going to talk about a completely different topic, but I had to get into this. Monica, Piece of Bus Queen. How you doing today? Euphoria Day, Baller No, Charlie Luchis. What's going on? Christopher Hayes, Boston Boy Nation, DeMariano Fagario, what's going on? Natty Dread, Linda Morrison, Peace of Blessings, Dr. Rubin, K. Jackson, Corey Murphy, Jim Madsen, Solomon Overhead, R.J. Maul, Keith Marcel, Original Skywalker, Big Fact No Cap, Don Ron, Victor Garcia, JJ, Michael Manning, Justin Wells, ESO 35, Capadonna 24, Michael Manning, King Judah, K. Sims, Nate Boogie, Chris Livingston, Boston Matchup, Dwayne Freeman, my brother, Markel Robinson, Victor Garcia, Eric Holt, Edward Jr., Chaz 313, Detroit in the building, Clarence McLean, my brother, what's goody with your great brother? Hey, I keep meaning to hit you up, Clarence. I got to hit you up. Tyrell Rice, Miss Joette, Peace Bus Queen, how you doing today? I'm doing great this evening, Queen. I'm very tired. I just tried to take a nap. Kane the Bad Guy, Mahler, Tony Cricko, Marcel Wooden, What You Didn't Know, DP Rocker, Zoomverse, King Furry, Chosen One. What's going on? Yeah, Miss Joette, I tried to take a nap. I laid down for like 3 hours and just laid there in the dark and still didn't go to sleep. That ain't it. Marvin Davis, what's going on? Smash the like button, people. We got 258 people. Let's get 258 likes. DOG 215, Marky Dan 123, Miss Sexy, Peace of Blessings Queen, Happy Mother's Day to you. Miss Joette, peace of blessings to you, Queen, and Happy Mother's Day to you as well. I didn't get to see y'all yesterday to tell y'all Happy Mother's Day, but Happy Mother's Day. Blessings to you guys on your journey. Much love and big up to women, man. Derek Muhammad, what's going on? Max Blackman, what's going on? Stedman Padgett, what's going on? I think that I found that, I worked in the operating room. Vinny Nelson, what's going on? And I worked in delivery room every now and then. And I watch, and obviously I have my own kids. Vels, Dirty D's, what's going on? I think every man should witness it. Cecil Collier, Hulk Nell, what's going on? Louis Arajo, what's going on? No doubt, Miss Sexy, blessings to you. Mario Burnett, what's going on? Chris Brown 45, what's going on? I think every man should witness it and understand that a woman puts her life on the line every single time she gets on that table, just like these fighters do in the boxing ring. Same difference, man. Same difference. K Savoy, what's going on? Appreciate you, Miss Joette. I don't understand. I don't think people understand I just don't think. Kendrick Booker, what's going on? That's for another case. Guillermo Maldonado, Green Hulk Dunham, what's going on? Mario Burnett, what's going on? I just don't think men understand Justin Jackson, David Erasmo, Melvin Rush, Chosen One, what's going on? Denzel Horton, what's going on? William Quick, Paul Robinson, what's going on? I don't think men understand just how because I used to be like that in the beginning, but boy, oh boy, once you actually see and actually understand what's really going on, and boy, it's not a game up there. Karma Serene, Peace of Blessings Queen, how you doing today? She said, Better Beav is the best light heavyweight. You think he's better than Bivol? Daniel Beltran, what's going on? Mitch, what's going on? KDG, Azel Ray, what's going on? Gabriel Rodriguez, what's going on? How you feel about Saturday night? Cinnamon Savage, what's going on? I think that it was a great performance, man. I think that, I'm gonna tell you this, right? I think that Dimitri Bivol stuck to the game plan. G. Henriquez, what's going on? Mama's Boy, what's going on? I think that Julius Thomas, what's going on? Cassio Cardoso, what's going on? Salute to Brazil. I think that Dimitri Bivol stuck to the game plan better than what I imagined. He weathered the storm, right? Chilltown Major, what's going on? He was able to, usually Canelo, he gets you flustered and frustrated, get you, to react to certain things, and he never got Dimitri Bivol out in his feeling, emotional. Like he never got to him. He just stuck to the game plan, regardless of what was going on, and that's what won him the fight. That's what won Floyd Mayweather all his fights: the ability to stay cool, calm, collective, and make adjustments. Brandon Adam Perry, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said Canelo was a 4-1 favorite. Was golfing at events weeks before the fight. Was hanging out at Valdez fight. He didn't take Bivol serious and got cooked. And I'm gonna go even further. And I'm glad you said that he was a 4-1 favorite, because I'm seeing. Oh wow, Miss Joette. Yeah. So see, that's what I'm talking about. The severity of that. People don't understand that that's a major surgery, Miss Joette. They don't understand that. Men. I'm gonna be honest. We take it for granted. We take it for granted. It's like that's what you're supposed to do. That's what women, that's naturally what, and it is a natural thing, but it's just Erica Bailey, peace, bless, Queen. How you doing tonight? How you feeling, Queen? It's a natural situation, but it's not. It's more severe than when we are naturally take it for granted, and it's unfortunate, but it's the truth. Porter Morrison, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, I'm upset at this debating title because I know you were the first one making excuses for Wilder, but when it's Canelo, you switch it up. Be real to the fans and yourself. Canelo was aiming for legacy. Okay, now you're gonna get this work, Porter Morrison. See, and people, please do me a favor. Don't time out nobody. Don't block nobody. Don't do anything. What does race have to do with the title? And you're talking about Wilder, you can trying to compare apples to oranges. So now you're going to get this work. No reason. You should have stayed in your lane. You talking about Tyson Fury glove bending at a 90-degree angle. Did Demetrius Bivol glove bend at a 90-degree angle? Can you see Dimitri Bivol knuckles through his gloves? Porter Morrison. If you can't, go sit in the back of the classroom and pay attention. What are you talking about? He dared to be great. He won. He was the 4-1 favorite, brother. He already won the title at 175. How is you daring to be great to do something you already did? Explain that to me. If I win the 100-meter and Olympic gold medalist, how am I daring to be great when I enter the Olympics again to run 100-meter and be an Olympic gold medalist? Please explain that to me. How am I daring to be great? What are you talking about? The only person talking about that is you. And you tried to compare with Deontay Wilder. I can see Tyson Fury knuckles through the gloves, brother. Tyson Fury has been suspended for performance enhancers. Tyson Fury has been known to bend the rules. And Tyson Fury, glove in the first fight, was bending at a 90-degree angle. You trying to compare that to Dimitri Bivol beating Canelo Alvarez and talking about he dared to be great when he already was a champion at 175. Goodbye. And people, don't time out nobody. Don't block nobody. I got him. I got him. My brother Bish, B Megastar in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Bish. If you got sons, daughters, nieces, nephews, little cousins, friends with kids, have them subscribe to KK Penson TV, my brother Bish, B Megastar Little Princess channel. So, Porter Morrison. Now, you go ahead and tell me, what rules did Dimitri Bivol bend? Go ahead and tell us. Since you had to make a point. Now, go ahead and tell us, Porter Morrison, what rules did you see him bend? Have you ever heard a referee say what the referee said about Tyson Fury? PJ Collazo, what's going on? Tyson Fury in a whole nother fight. The referee said, this dude is the worst fight I've ever refereed in my life. A Hall of Fame referee said that Tyson Fury, without Deontay Wilder, said that this dude is the worst fighter that bends all the rules that I ever witnessed in my life. Now, Porter Morrison, tell me when Dimitri Bivol and Canelo Alvarez was ever in that situation. You mad because the truth is the truth. Canelo Alvarez was a 4-1 favorite and already a world champion at 175. Now you talking about he dared to be great when he lost. Okay, since you wanted this work, you're going to get it now. I don't know why you do this. Miss Sexy, peace, bless to you, and Queen in the super chat. She said, bless you and yours, Blue. That's why I mess with you. I appreciate you, Queen. Blessings to you 1,000%. Miss Sexy, I'm about to give this dude this word. Now watch this now. RJ Moore, brother in the super chat. Appreciate you. He said, refresh, smash the like button, the work early, best parts. Yeah, we're going to get into this now. Watch this now. So now, let me ask y'all a question. He said, Porter Morrison back in super chat. Roy Jones, James Toney, Holyfield, all pop, but they great. I ain't say nothing about Canelo Alvarez. Porter Morrison. Did you just say Canelo Alvarez too? Did you put Canelo on that list? Why didn't you put Canelo on the list? Are we waiting? I want to hear you, Porter Morrison. Since you named all African-American fighters, why didn't you put Canelo on the list? I'm listening. Explain to me. You conveniently left Canelo Alvarez out when I'm talking about Tyson Fury. Why didn't you put Canelo Alvarez on the list? You just put Roy Jones, James Toney, Holyfield. You did not put Canelo Alvarez on the list. You the same dude that said Fury was way bigger. Sheena, peace of blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Porter Morrison. Tyson Fury outweighed Deontay Wilder by 50 pounds. You must have heard what I said. See, this is the simple conversation I have with people like you. He outweighed him by 50 pounds. Porter Morrison. Dimitri Bivol outweighed Canelo Alvarez the same as Canelo Alvarez outweighed Floyd Mayweather. Did Floyd Mayweather have a problem with Canelo Alvarez? I'll wait. You're going to get this work today. Canelo Alvarez outweighed Floyd Mayweather by 20 pounds. Did Floyd Mayweather have a problem winning every single round against Canelo Alvarez? Porter Morrison? Since you want to talk about size. Tyson Fury outweighed Deontay Wilder by 50 pounds. Deontay Wilder weighed 225 pounds and Tyson Fury weighed 275 pounds. That is 50 pounds. Miss Aisha, peace of blessings, Queen. How you doing today? That is 50 pounds, brother. Dimitri Bivol was not 50 pounds heavier than Canelo Alvarez. And here, food for thought. Caleb Smith was actually bigger than Dimitri Bivol. Did he have a problem in that fight? Where were you that fight? You're going to get this work. And smash the like button, people. There's no way we got 705 people and we have 300 likes. Porter Morrison back in the super chat. He said, it don't matter. It's the heavyweight division. LOL, stop it. It does matter. It does matter. Why do you think they just created a bridgerweight division? 50 pounds, 2.5 inches taller. That's a completely different weight class. But that's okay, because Deontay Wilder still put him on the canvas 4 times. How many times did Canelo put Dimitri Bivol on the canvas, Porter Morrison? I'll wait. You're going to get this work. You should have just go elsewhere with that. You're better off going somewhere else. So now, watch this now. Wilder dropped a man that's 50 pounds heavier than him and arguably knocked him out twice. How many times did you see Canelo put Bivol on the canvas? I'll wait. And size didn't have anything to do with this fight. It was all skill. Now watch this now. Watch this. Watch this now. Caleb Smith weighed in at 168. He came in the fight at 185. 5 pounds under Dimitri Bivol. But he's 6'3" with a 78-inch arm reach. So that means he's bigger than Dimitri Bivol. But I didn't hear you talking about size when it came to Caleb Smith. So Caleb Smith was 185 pounds the night of the fight. At 6'3", with a 77-inch arm reach. He's bigger than Dimitri Bivol. Dimitri Bivol was actually considered a small light heavyweight. Wow. What do you know? Well, what do you know? So 5 pounds was the major difference, or was it the skill set? Right. Let me show y'all something. Watch this now. Would y'all look at the size difference between Caleb Smith and Canelo Alvarez? Look at the size difference between Caleb Smith and Canelo Alvarez. Hold on. You shouldn't have did it. You shouldn't have did it, brother. You shouldn't have did it. Shouldn't have did it. Size difference. Now, look at Dimitri Bivol. Hey, this is pure comedy. This is easy work. How Floyd say it? How Floyd say it, Clint Eastwood? Oh, this is easy work. Easy work. Hey, Miss Sexy, how Floyd say it? Easy work. Watch this now. Watch this now, people. Watch this now, people. Hey, Bish, how Floyd say it, Bish? Easy work. What he told her, hey, Bish, what he told Manny Pacquiao? Point at the easy work. I need y'all to point at the easy work. I need y'all to point at the easy work. Look at Caleb Smith. Look at Caleb Smith and Canelo Alvarez. He's not just taller than him. Look how much bigger than Canelo Alvarez. Look at his waist to Canelo Alvarez's waist. Okay? Y'all see that? Y'all see that size difference? Now look at this. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Watch this now. Bro, you was better off. You was better off just hanging out in the back. Hang out in the back room, brother. You was better off hanging out in the back room. That don't work over here. Look at Bivol. Look at Bivol and Canelo Alvarez. Look at Bivol and Canelo Alvarez. Now look at Caleb Smith and Canelo. Look at Caleb Smith and Canelo Alvarez. Now, I'm no genius. Monica, I'm no genius. But who's the bigger man here? Are you kidding me? Tay Brown, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing tonight? Yeah, Hendrick Mitchell. Hendrick Mitchell, can you please tell me there's something wrong with this picture, isn't it? So this guy was too big. Hold on. Ho. J North Philly Black, what's going on? So this guy is too big. This guy. But this guy ain't big enough. Let me say it to y'all again. This guy is not big enough. But this guy is too big. Shall we? I want to show y'all again. This guy is too big, but this guy, who looks like he's 2 feet taller. It look like you put Muggsy on Shaq. It look like you put Muggsy on Shaq. Show it one more time, TDLC. No problem. This guy is too small. It's too big. Hey, I want y'all to look at one detail that nobody's paying attention to. Dre Finals, what's going on, great brother? I want y'all to pay attention to one detail. Look at Eddie Hearn compared to Bivol. Hey, look at Eddie Hearn compared to Bivol. Isn't Eddie Hearn bigger than Bivol? Hold on. Isn't Eddie Hearn is bigger than Dimitri Bivol, right? Yes? We got 900 people here and 450 likes. I don't know where they do that at. Right? Eddie Hearn is bigger than Bivol, right? Okay. Miss Joette said, yes, sir. Okay, thank you. Is Eddie Hearn bigger than Is Eddie Hearn bigger than Caleb Smith, people? Caleb Smith is a lot bigger than Eddie Hearn, is he not? Uh-oh, this is what I do. I show him how to do this, son. Hey, listen, this is what I do. Isn't Caleb Smith way bigger than Eddie Hearn? Eddie Hearn is a big guy. For y'all that don't know and never seen Eddie Hearn in person, he's a very big guy. If you've never seen Eddie Hearn in person, he's a very big guy. Look at Caleb Smith at a weigh-in. He's already 168 right now. Eddie Hearn is, listen, Caleb, this is the weigh-in. Caleb Smith just weighed in at 168, people. Yes, sir, H Money, hashtag my brother. Go subscribe to my brother, hashtag Eddie, H Money. Hold on. At the weigh-in, he's 168. Look how much bigger than he is at Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn ain't weighing in. Eddie Hearn ain't weighing. So what? Just look at the mass on Caleb Smith, people. Look at the mass. Look at Caleb Smith arms to Canelo Alvarez arms, people. Look at Caleb Smith arms compared to Canelo Alvarez arms. Big T, my brother, what's good with you? Now, this guy's way too big, though. Of course you would say that Latino perspective. So this guy, he dared to be great against this guy. H Money. Against this guy, Canelo Alvarez was daring to be great. But against this guy, he wasn't. I'm confused. Hold on. Against this guy here, he's daring to be great. But against this guy, he's not. Last time I checked, Caleb Smith was the undefeated WBA super middleweight world champion. Last time I checked, Dimitri Bivol is the WBA light heavyweight world champion. So he was daring to be great. But now I got one more receipt for y'all, though. I got one more receipt for y'all. Because, I don't know. Listen, man. Just leave Blue alone. Let me talk what I'm talking. Never mind all that other stuff, trying to come in here and justify. Don't come in here and try to justify a situation that's unjustifiable. Stop trying to do it. Uh-oh. I got even more receipts. I got more receipts, people. I got more receipts, people. I have more receipts. Jeff Campbell, what's going on? I got more receipts. Uh-oh. Does Blue have receipts? Yeah, he do. CB Sports TV, my brother Carl Burrell in the building. What's good with you, great brother? They came in here messing with me early. And I got some more receipts. So now, let me get a drink of water. Let me get a drink of water. I'm feeling a little parched. You know, I keep the receipts. So now, Monica, you know I keep the receipts, right? So Monica, he just said he was daring to be great when he fought this guy because he lost. So when he lost, he was daring to be great, right? But when he fought this guy, oh my, somebody stop me. So this guy wasn't too big. This is the same division for a title. Uh-oh, y'all better stop me. So this is the same division for a title. You see that belt right there? You see them belts? This was for a title. Oh, Mega Ram, what's going on? So somebody help me understand how this guy wasn't too big. So you beat this guy already. Monica? Huh? Hey, Bish, tell me. Tell me, Bish. You beat this guy. Look at the size difference, people. Somebody tell me that you don't see the size difference, or is it because you caught him at the right time? So you beat this guy. You already dared to be great. You already did it. Hello? You already did it. So you beat the. Look at the size difference between Kovalev and Canelo and K. Oh man, somebody stop me. Hey, Tay, somebody stop me, Tay. So is it Canelo way smaller than Sergey Kovalev than he is Dimitri Bivol and Caleb Smith? Oh, Paul Boss, what's going on? So he already beat this guy, who's way bigger than him, right? He already beat this guy who's way bigger than him. But when he loses to this guy, he was daring to be great, and he was just too big. I'm confused, people. I'm confused. I'm confused. I'm confused, Linda Morrison. They got to tell me something, Linda. Thank you, Cinnamon Savage. He said Bivol won because he's a good boxer, not because of he was bigger. Thank you. Miss Sexy, she said too much evidence. Let's go to the videotape. So you lost to this guy who you beat this guy who was clearly bigger than you. You beat this guy who was clearly bigger than you, right? You beat this guy who's bigger than everybody. Hold on. Not only did you beat this guy and stop this guy, you stopped this guy, okay? You stopped this guy. Hold on, I'm confused. You stopped this guy. You stopped this guy. And the smallest of the three beats you, and it's because he's too big? Soul Truth, Crane Enterprise. What's going on? Macadosis, Mac of the South. What's going on? Hold on. So the smaller of the three, this guy you beat, and you stopped both of them. You already dared to be great, didn't you? How many times are you daring to be great? He already is a world champion at this division. So then you fight the smaller of the three, and you lose, and now you want to tell me it's because he was daring to be great. Now that I got that out the way, if Floyd Mayweather had lost to Canelo Alvarez, hold on now, watch this now. If Terence Crawford loses to Errol Spence, is anybody going to say Terence Crawford is daring to be great? Uh-oh. Because that would be his third weight class. Terence Crawford started at 130. So you got 135, 140, and 147. Canelo Alvarez, 54, 60, 68. So that's his 75. So if Terence Crawford loses to Errol Spence, is everybody going to come here and say, well, that's just Terence Crawford daring to be great? Hold on. Watch this now, Spirit. Watch this now. Woo! Watch this now. If Triple G move up, Triple G has never fought above 160, people. Y'all ain't hear what I just told you. So I'm going to tell you again. Triple G has yet to fight above 160 pounds. So if Triple G move up and lose to Canelo Alvarez, is he daring to be great? Is Triple G daring to be great? Because it's not the size, it's the weight, right? Because Caleb Smith is bigger than Dimitri Bivol. But you're going to tell me Caleb Smith weighed 168 and Bivol weighed 175. Okay, so Triple G move up to 168. It's not the height or the actual size. It's the fact of Canelo weighing 168. This dude fight at 175. He won a title at 175. That's 2 weight classes above Triple G. If they fight in September and Canelo beats him in September, is anybody going to tell you that Triple G is daring to be great? Yes or no? Woo! Huh? Huh? Is anybody going to tell you that? Okay. When Floyd Mayweather moved up and fought Canelo Alvarez, if Floyd Mayweather had lost to Canelo Alvarez, would they tell you Floyd Mayweather was daring to be great? Or would they tell you, well, Floyd already beat 2 guys at 154 already? Uh-oh, somebody stop me. If Floyd Mayweather lost to Canelo Alvarez, would they tell you Floyd Mayweather was daring to be great? No. And you know why they ain't gonna tell you that? Because they're gonna say, well, he beat Oscar De La Hoya and Cotto at 154 already. But here's the difference. Oscar De La Hoya was a 40-pounder, 35-pounder, and Cotto was a 40-pounder and 47-pounder, people. So they ain't natural 54-pounders. So in all actuality, the first time Floyd Mayweather actually fought a true 54-pounder was Canelo. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, people. Uh-oh. 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 Manny Pacquiao moved up in weight. When he lost to Floyd Mayweather, did anybody say Manny Pacquiao was just daring to be great? Why didn't they tell you he was just daring to be great? He's smaller than Floyd Mayweather. Okay, he's 5'5". Floyd is 5'8". Floyd was fighting at 47 before Manny Pacquiao. Floyd is 5'8" with a 72-inch arm reach. Manny is 5'5" with a 67-inch arm reach. He started his career way at what, 110 pounds, 108 pounds? So when he lost to Floyd, did anybody tell you Manny Pacquiao was just daring to be great? I'll wait. Not a single person did that. Uh-oh, I got more receipts for y'all. I got a lot of more for you. When Miguel Cotto moved up and challenged Canelo Alvarez and lost, did anybody say Miguel Cotto was just daring to be great? I'll wait. I'll wait. Did anybody tell you Miguel Cotto was daring to be great? Hold on. And check this out, Tay-Tay. He was a 4-1 favorite. And had been a world champion there. Now he's daring to be great when he lost? Now he's daring to be great when he lost. But when he wins, oh, see, y'all on the wrong platform to that. Y'all can't play this game with me. Hold on, let me ask y'all a question. I'm gonna ask y'all another question. I'm gonna ask y'all another question. Hey, bitch, I could do this all day. I'm like Cassidy with a freestyle. I'm telling y'all to put a beat on. Y'all get ready to ask me to put a beat on. So now watch this now. When Roberto Duran jumped up 2 weight classes from 135, never fought at 147 ever in his career, fought the absolute best welterweight in the world, the best fighter in the world, in Sugar Ray Leonard. He won the first fight, right? Uh-oh, Tay-Tay. This is the way we walk in New York. This is the way we walk in New York. Listen. When Roberto Duran moved up 2 weight classes, fought the best welterweight in the world, and Sugar Ray Leonard, he won the first fight, right? But when he lost the second fight, and he said no mas, did anybody say, well, Duran, he gets a pass because he was daring to be great? Did anybody tell you that Roberto Duran got a pass because he was just daring to be great? Huh? Did anybody tell you that? Did anybody tell you he was just daring to be great? No, it wasn't. So this dude was a 4-1 favorite, a heavy favorite. He's already a world champion there. He beat guys bigger than Dimitri Bivol in his career already. But when he loses to Bivol, you want to tell us he was just daring to be great. But now I got even more receipts for him, Tay-Tay. Stick with me now. Watch this now. I even got more receipts, though. Tay-Tay, I got more receipts, Queen. I got even more receipts. Check it out, Tay-Tay. Canelo Alvarez himself said he won the fight and he gave Bivol 5 rounds at most. Let me say it to you again. Canelo is on record saying, I gave Dimitri Bivol 5 rounds at best. The judges didn't do their job. So he don't even think he lost the fight. So where's the daring to be great part come in? Because if you don't even think you lost, that means you was in a competitive fight. So how was you daring to be great? Oh, man. Woo! This is what I do. Hold on. I got more receipts for y'all. I'm going to show you how I do this. I got more receipts for y'all. I got even more receipts for y'all. Just 2 weeks ago, we watched Amanda Serrano, who's comfortable at fighting at 122, go all the way up to 135 to challenge Katie Taylor. And when she lost, did anybody say they gave Amanda Serrano a pass because she was just daring to be great? She was clearly the smaller fighter in the ring. Katie Taylor was clearly bigger than Amanda Serrano. Did anybody tell you that Katie Taylor was just daring to be great? Or after Katie Taylor after Katie Taylor won the fight, Monica, tell me this, Monica. I need the queens to help me out. I'm getting loose, get my body grooving. I need y'all to help me out. After Katie Taylor beat Amanda Serrano, didn't they peg her the greatest woman fighter of all time for beating somebody 2 weight classes below you? Walter says she looked bigger than Katie Taylor. Do I need to show you receipts, brother? Do I need to show you receipts? I show you how I do this, son. This is what I do. Monica, somebody should have told that brother, this is what I do. The brother said, ha, 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 Katie Taylor was smaller than Amanda Serrano. I show you how I do this, son. Bro, somebody should have told him, don't do it with Blue. He keep receipts. This brother said, Katie Taylor looks smaller than Amanda Serrano. Really? Really? That's amazing. Because I see somebody clearly bigger than the other one. Uh-oh. Tay-Tay, I see somebody clearly bigger than the other one, and I don't believe this is Amanda's. Is this Amanda Serrano right here? He said, Blue, stop. You stop. Who's bigger here? Who's bigger here? Miss Joette, Who's bigger? Louis T said Canelo still beats Charlo. You sound like a sour grape. Imagine this. Imagine LeBron James saying, hey, I lost to Kevin Durant in the finals, but at least I beat Jason Tatum in the NBA in the Eastern Conference Finals. Hey, I lost to Kevin Durant in the finals, but hey, at least I beat Jason Tatum in the Eastern Conference Finals. Man, stop it, man. Jay Lynn, peace, blessings, Queen. How you doing today? He said Katie Taylor was smaller than Amanda Serrano. Does anybody see a size difference? Who's the bigger fighter here, please? Anybody, somebody. Going once, going twice, going third. Who's the bigger fighter here, please? Somebody, anybody. Who's the bigger fighter here, please? This brother said Katie Taylor was way smaller than Serrano. I'll leave that right there. I'll leave that right there. Sheena, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? Charlie Castro said Katie Taylor is smaller. Get him out of here. Get him gone. He said Katie Taylor is smaller. Get him gone. Get him gone. Mustafa Malik says Serrano looks bigger. Bro, don't stop playing me, man. Hold on. How did this size difference play out, people? Ivan Flores, what's going on? Donald Favors, what's going on? How did this fight play out? Did size play a part? Sai Ali said, talk about that. I don't know what you're talking about. Fidel Montego, what's going on? Montego. Did size play a part in this fight? Hold on, though. Let's go to the videotape. I don't know why they play these games with blue. Because this is what I do. Uh-oh. I don't know why they play these games with blue. Because this is what I do. Watch this now. How come this man don't get a pass? Look at the size difference. Did anybody give Lubin a pass for daring to be great? No, right? Because when it comes to this, it has nothing to do with weight. So now help me understand this, right? When he lost every single round to Floyd Mayweather, music shown by Music TV, what's going on? You told me it was about age. When he lost arguably to Erislandy Lara, you told me it was about Lara running. When you make a case that he lost to Triple G, you say, well, Triple G was too big. It never ends. Did Yordenis Ugas dare to be great? I mean, come on. He ain't dare to be great, people. Stop it. He fought a guy who was a better fighter than him, he used his skill set, and won the fight. Jorge Rodriguez said Floyd again. Yeah, Floyd again. Because Floyd fought a bigger man. The actual first 154-pounder, that's a natural 154-pounder in Canelo Alvarez, and he won every single round. But if he would have lost, but then you told me that Canelo Alvarez was too young and too green and wasn't ready. I don't know why you play these games with me, because watch this. So Canelo Alvarez with 40 fights at 23 and a naturally bigger man with 5 fight title defenses and a unification was too green for Floyd Mayweather, who was 36 going on 37. But Canelo Alvarez fights a bigger man, and he has 3 times the amount of fights than that man. He has double the amount. He has 22 title fights. Bivol only had 19 fights in total. Uh-oh, y'all didn't hear me. Bivol only had 19 fights in total. Canelo Alvarez had 22 title fights alone. So, you mean to tell me who was the more experienced guy there? So how come his experience didn't play a part? Oh, that's right, because he was too big. It never ends. We need to stop with the excuses talking about, well, it was the size. No, it was the skills. No one, J. Pity City, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said there was no need, he said there was none of this 170-pound was too big for Canelo talk when he fought Kovalev. And wasn't Canelo bigger than Mayweather during the 154-pound fight that he asked for? Facts. He came in 20 pounds heavier than Floyd. 20 pounds heavier than Floyd. He was actually the only natural 154-pounder that Floyd fought. Ricky Jew, brother in the super chat, dropping that duh on your boy Blue in the super chat. How come we don't have 1.1K? We got 1.15 in this building, and we don't even have 900 likes. That means we got 300 people moonlighting. Smash the like button. Ricky Jew, brother in the super chat, dropping that duh on your boy Blue. He said, blessed Blue, guaranteed to be great, would have been fighting David Benavidez, Demetrius Andrade, and Jamal Charlo. Facts. So watch this now, Ricky Rue. So if Jamal Charlo fights Canelo and loses, is anybody going to say that Jamal Charlo was just daring to be great? I'll wait. Because everybody's pushing, including myself, for Jamal Charlo to fight David Benavidez. Uh-oh. Watch this now. Y'all need to stop me. Stop me. Jamal Charlo is a 160-pounder. If he moves up to 168, that's 8 pounds. Canelo moving from 168 to 175, last time I checked, is only 7 pounds. You know what's going on. So let me say it to y'all again. Jamal Charlo moves up to fight David Benavidez from 160 to 168. That's 8 pounds. Isn't it? So if Jamal Charlo goes up and fight David Benavidez and loses, is anybody going to say Jamal Charlo was just daring to be great? Because from 168 to 175 is 7 pounds. And you did it already. From 160 to 168 is 8 pounds. And he's never been at 168. Oh, boy. Woo-hoo-hoo. I do this. Salute to my brother Ricky June in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. So Jamal Charlo lose. Jay North Philly Bite, what's going on? Is anybody going to say, well, you know what? He was daring to be great. If Demetrius Andrade loses to Benavidez, is anybody going to say he's just daring to be great? Daniel Darrell 76, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, skills pay the bills. That's a fact. I don't know why they do this. Neckbone, what's going on? Why do they do this? Or is the media going to tell you that Jamal Charlo is just daring to be great if he go up and fight David Benavidez? Who, on top of that, people say David Benavidez shouldn't even be fighting at 68. He's a natural 75-pounder. David Benavidez is bigger than Dimitri Bivol. Hold on. Mo G, what's going on? CJ, what's going on? Hold on. Yeah, Porter Morrison, I'm going to get to you. Hold on. So David Benavidez is bigger than Dimitri Bivol. That's a bigger weight jump for Jamal Charlo, right? And Jamal Charlo has never fought at that weight class. But Canelo Alvarez has won a world title at 175. They say he's daring to be great. So Jamal Charlo go up there and lose. Are you going to say he's daring to be great? Oh, boy. Woo, baby. Porter Morrison, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in super chat. You call Fury, but all your favorite heavyweights pop too. LOL. You made several excuses for Wilder, and you also said that he better than Ali. I never said that. And just because you said that, I can't finish reading that. You're making them stories, and I never and if you've been here before, Porter Morrison, and you know what you're talking about, right? I never said Deontay Wilder's better than Muhammad Ali ever. You making them stories, right? And I always say this. See, Porter Morrison, it's always good to do your homework. It's always good to do your homework. I never talked about Tyson Fury popping. What I talked about Tyson Fury is Glovegate, his gloves. And my peopleizations that's in the building. All my people that's in the building can attest to this. What do I always say, people? I never, ever talk about people tested positive allegedly, because then you will have to go down the list of fighters. Don't I always say that? What do I say? I never talk about that because some of your favorite fighters is on that list. I don't bring that up because there's too many people that test positive. If you don't know what you're talking about, it was better, like I told you, to sit in the back of the classroom and learn. I never, ever said Wilder was better than Muhammad Ali. And I don't talk about nobody tested positive because, like I always say, if you paid attention and knew what you was talking about, some of your favorite fighters, and I always name them. These favorite fighters, they all tested positive, including Shane Mosley and many other fighters. So I never talk about it because some got caught and some don't. So don't I always say that, people? See, Porter Morrison, it's better if you actually do your homework. Big George 850, what's going on? When you actually do your homework and actually know what I'm talking about and actually listen to what I'm talking about, you wouldn't have said such a thing. Because you just made up two stories. And you paid to do it. Man, amazing. No one, J. Petty City, my brother back in the super chat, dropping another Cinco on your boy Blue. He said both Jamal and Benavidez is bigger than Bivol. Canelo tried to get a title fight, the least out of the big guys. LOL. Facts, they both bigger than Bivol. But it's not about that, no one, J. Petty City. It's about the actual weight. Okay, but then when Canelo outweighs Floyd by 20 pounds, well, now it's not about the weight. It's about the experience. But when Canelo Alvarez has 3 times the amount of fights than Dimitri Bivol, well, it's not about that now. It's about it continues to move. It continues to move, and it will continue to move. Because reality doesn't exist here. It doesn't. So I'm seeing boxing pundits, I'm seeing journalists, I'm seeing all types of people talking about, yeah, well, he dared to be great. No, he did not dare to be great. He already did that when he fought Kovalev and won the title. Simple. And everybody at 168 and 75 is going to be bigger than Canelo Alvarez. So he fights, get this, Jamal Charlo is 6 feet tall with a 74-inch arm reach. Dimitri Bivol is 6 feet tall with a 72-inch arm reach. Jamal Charlo's frame tells you that he can make 160 and 175. David Benavidez, everybody's calling for David Benavidez to move up to light heavyweight. He's 6'2" with a 75-inch arm reach. And look how big he is at 68. So Canelo's not going to be at a size disadvantage with them either? No, see, you're more comfortable because you was comfortable with him fighting Bivol as well. You didn't know how it was going to play out. And now that it played out in the manner it played out, now his size is a problem. But you wasn't talking about his size before. And what did I tell y'all leading up to the fight? What did I tell y'all leading up into the fight? All they keep talking about is Bivol's size. Didn't I tell y'all that? I said they're going to use this as a reason to why he loses if he loses this fight. Didn't I tell y'all that? Because they was already trying to prep you, telling you, look at the size of Bivol. Look at the size. I can't believe it. They were already trying to prep you. Play you, brother, in Super Chat. He said, grant that man clemency, Blue. No, sir. No, sir. Go and get this work. If you copy Mr. Shell, my brother, in the Super Chat, they only say that because he lost. That's a fact. Soon as he lost, now size is the reason why he lost. That's amazing to me. Darius Gill, y'all, my brother in the Super Chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, hey, yo, what's up, Blue? Smash the like button. Yes, sir. Salute to you, great brother. So now size is the reason why he lost. Last time I checked, when Bivol was on the ropes, that's when he was at a disadvantage. When he was in the center of the ring, using his reach and his jab and his boxing skills, that's when he had the advantage. And go to ppv.blkprime.com. Y'all know I'm doing a partnership with ppv.blkprime.com. We're going to be putting on fights for fighters that can't get fights, fighters trying to make a name for themselves, upcoming fighters, don't want to go to Mexico to make all these fights. We're going to be doing it here. Jameson Childress, what's going on, great brother, in the Super Chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said modern fighters like Canelo could have avoided all of these allegations if he'd taken care of business and fought Charlo and Andre years ago. Here's the thing, right? The thing is this, right? Regardless, like I told y'all, right? ABZ, what's going on? 713, my brother, what's going on? The thing is this, right? It was a lateral move. It's a lateral move. I told you guys this. A lateral move. I said fighting Bivol is a lateral move. But everybody, the narrative became, oh, Bivol, he ain't got nothing for Canelo. He ain't got nothing for Canelo. I thought he was going to, off of what I was watching, I'm like, Canelo going to get a stoppage. I thought he was going to stop him. But Bivol shocked me. He shocked many other people with his skills, his boxing ability. And that's just what it was. It wasn't his size. So my problem is people talk, well, Canelo gets a pass because he was just daring to be great and Bivol was just too big. No, I don't want to hear that. I'm not trying to hear that. Antonio Giles, brother, in the Super Chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said, but didn't you just say, why would Bivol fight at 168 giving up his advantage? Right, because he's a 75-pounder. So why would he, Antonio Giles, why would he give up his two advantages? For one, it's a weight cut, right? And for two, right, he would give up his A-side advantage as well because Canelo Alvarez is the undisputed champion at super middleweight. So he's giving up. So let me ask you a question, Antonio Giles. Like I said, why would he give up his advantage? Everybody has a size advantage over Canelo Alvarez. Everybody. Show me somebody at 68 that don't have a size advantage. Billy Joe Saunders was bigger than Canelo Alvarez. That didn't matter. Caleb Plant is bigger than Canelo Alvarez. That didn't matter. So when I said Bivol, his size, a weight cut is what I'm talking about. And him being the A side. There's no way he's going to be the A side against undisputed Canelo Alvarez at 68. That's what I'm talking about. So salute to Antonio Giles dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Malik, brother in Super Chat, we know you don't like Canelo. He's daring to be great. Right. Exactly. Malik. C. Carl Poppy, brother in the Super Chat. Hagler, Hearns, Ronnie, Tony, Mugobi, all will whip Canelo. Mugabe. Oh, yeah. Those are greats, man. See, I mean, those are speculations. Oh, those are ancestral rays. What's going on? Those are all hypothetical fights. And, they're great fighters. So we've seen it already, but he has a glaring weakness. Jay Lynn, peace, blessings, Queen. Jay Joseph, what's going on? He has a glaring weakness is his foot speed. Robert Chandler, brother in the Super Chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, Canelo lost this fight soundly. With that said, Charlo and Benavidez and other middleweights need to fight each other before they earn a Canelo fight. Canelo is still a major payday and legacy fight, even with the loss. Oh, I agree. Robert Chandler, I agree with that. I agree. I'm just telling y'all, when people come here talking about he's dead to be great, he already is champion at 175. He already crossed that hurdle. That's already done. Max Caesar, my brother, what's goody with you? He's already crossed that path. So there's no such thing as him daring to be great no more. He did it already. He attempted it. He won. Shop Talk Convos, Rick the Ruler, brother in the Super Chat, he said that whole narrative is true. Facts. So here's the thing, right? You win a fight at that weight class. You get prepared. Okay, so now let me ask you another question. Here we go. I could do this all day, people. Lynch Patrick, brother in Super Chat, Big Kong versus Little Kong, Canelo. I don't know who Big Kong is, Lynch Patrick. But let me give y'all another scenario. I could do this all day. This is why we have to watch what we say, and we have a responsibility to be honest with the fans and the people, okay? So now let me ask y'all a question. Oleksandr Usyk, he fought against who at heavyweight? He didn't win a title at heavyweight, okay? He fought against Derek Chisora, and I forgot who the first guy he fought. So if Oleksandr Usyk would have lost to Anthony Joshua, would y'all just be saying, well, at least Oleksandr Usyk was daring to be great? Would anybody? Oleksandr Usyk is 225 pounds. 220 pounds. Anthony Joshua is 250 pounds, 30 pounds heavier. He's 3 inches taller at 6'6". Okay, with an 83-inch arm reach. He's much bigger than Oleksandr Usyk, who is a cruiserweight. So would anybody say that Oleksandr Usyk was just daring to be great if Joshua would have gotten the nod? No. Porter Morrison, don't know what he's talking about again. Stop telling the fans Floyd fought Saul at 152. Yeah, who asked for the weight to be at 152? See, this is what I'm talking about. Go do your homework before you say stuff. You're just saying stuff, and the more you say stuff, the more silly you sound. Oh, he fought him at 152. That's 2 pounds difference, and Canelo asked for that, and there was no rehydration clause. He fought Danny Jacobs at 160, and he put a rehydration clause on Danny Jacobs. Floyd didn't ask for a rehydration clause. You see what I'm talking about? Stop. the more you say things, the more silly it gets. So Floyd didn't ask for that weight, and he didn't ask for a rehydration clause. Canelo has asked for a rehydration clause in multiple fights. And Canelo Alvarez made his own weight a few times fighting at 155. So when he beat those fighters at Canelo weight at 150, was he giving him a disadvantage? Because that's only 1 pound separate. See, this is what I'm talking about. That may work in your local barbershop with people that don't know what they're talking about, but that don't work here. So when Canelo consistently fought at 155, a weight class that don't even exist, we started calling it Canelo weight. Right? So when he started pulling people up, was that too much weight for those fighters? And that's why he had an advantage? See, when you say stuff, you gotta understand and prepare. You gotta prepare yourself. When you say certain things, you gotta prepare yourself. Mark you there in 1, 2, 3, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said they gassed him up into a being 5'8" months who could beat heavyweights. Now all of a sudden, this small light heavyweight is too much for him. Facts, Marky Dan. But this is the thing, though. Didn't they just tell us that he was going to fight Mukubu at cruiserweight at 190? Oh, man. Didn't they just say that Canelo, didn't Eddie Reynoso just say that they could beat a cruiserweight in Mukubu? Didn't they just petition the WBC to fight Mukubu at cruiserweight? So you was going to fight at 190 pounds, but fighting, that's 15 pounds heavier than Dimitri Bivol. But now you telling me that Bivol was too big. Oh, come on, people. Rolling in for dope, brother in the super chat. Chef Boy off Blue. You're cooking them, Blue. I have to, great brother. I have to. Porter Morrison back in super chat. Wilder said he won after first fight. LOL, he lost 10-2. No, he won a knockout. Let me ask you a question, Porter Morrison. Did Bivol hit the canvas? Why not? You trying to compare what Canelo said, just getting outclassed, to Wilder dropping Tyson Fury twice and arguably knocking him out? And the referee said he gave Tyson Fury the benefit of the doubt because Tyson Fury was a champion? Stop it. You lose again. Porter Morrison, brother, back in the super chat. Your own gold Shields expose your channels, Hayden Saul. I don't know who Shields is. So, and I don't care who you're talking about. Period. And who is your own goal? Because if you're a fan of the sport of boxing, Damian Cameron, what's going on? I get him every single time. But you just came here talking about why you making it about this and that. But if you're a fan of boxing and you don't see no colors, then why is you referring to Clarissa Shields as your own GOAT? Wouldn't she be yours as well? Maya Egypt, peace and blessings, Queen. How you doing today? So who's the one making? We already know what it is. So now Clarissa Shields is my own GOAT. So what is she to you? Toon, what's going on? So you referring to Clarissa Shields because she's African American? Oh, come on, brother. Told you. Put your money back in your pocket. It's costing you too much to pay attention. And you ain't got the fees. Put your money back in your pocket. You ain't got the fees, brother. Boy, that boy Blue, boy. That boy Blue, boy. Go back and practice. Now he's going to get back in his mirror and say, I'll be back next week. I'll be back next week. I'll be waiting. Mike H, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He says Canelo going to call himself a horrible fighter after ducking horrible fighters, only to cherry pick a guy he thought was a horrible fighter? Of course not. But no, Mike H, he won the fight. Clearly is what he said. GF Hipster, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a duck on your boy Blue. He said, keep cooking excuses at an all-time high. Now they're saying Canelo wasn't in his prime against Floyd. Shaking my head. Oh, yeah. This is how it works. GF Hipster dropping that half a duck on your boy Blue. Hoodie Smoke, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He says, slow down, Blue. What's good with you? Hope you and the family all in good health. Yes, sir. You too, great brother. How you doing? Where you at, man? I know you out there on the road. Jesse Wyatt, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said Mikey called out bigger EJ, got whooped, and they accused EJ of being a bully. Yep. Canelo went up and faced what he thought was a weaker champ and got it facts. This is a fact, brother. Corey Lee Boxing. Salute to my brother Corey Lee Boxing in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Corey Lee Boxing. Salute my brother Better Beeve is #1 at 175. You've been saying that. You've been saying that, Corey. Salute to my brother Corey Lee Boxing. Go subscribe to my brother Corey Lee Boxing. Sean Clark, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, just showing some love, my brother. That video on Bud pound for pound and Spence being new face was right on time. Fake fans need fake narratives. One love to the chat. Salute to you, great brother. Hey, they gonna be big, man. Hey, man. No, man. No, man. Yes, man. Thomas Davis, brother in the super chat. He said, chill, Blue. You wilding with the facts. Hey, this is what I do, Thomas Davis. I can't help it. Alex Naive, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He says, so if they say Canelo's daring to be great and come up short, so they are admitting that he's not great since he lost? Oh, that's a great point. Size wasn't an issue with Kovalev. No, and it wasn't an issue with when he wins, it's never an issue. Never. Come on, man. He just lost. That's the problem. My issue is this. He just lost. He just lost. C99, what's going on, great brother? That's it. It's okay. You lost. We've seen this movie before anyway. You just lost, brother. That's it. That's it. That's all. Hey, let me tell y'all something. Lomachenko lost twice. Manny Pacquiao was knocked out 3 times. Ernest Thompson, brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue in super chat. Y'all stop playing and give Blue his flowers. Facts. Salute to you, great brother. Yeah, man, tell him to get the likes up. We got 1,200 people here, and we still don't have 1,100 likes. Wipe your feet before you come inside. Ring my doorbell before you walk in my house. Get the lights up. Pretty Teddy, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, man, Blue, after seeing what Bivol did Saturday, I think Andre Ward will cook Canelo easy. I've been telling y'all that, Pretty Teddy. Pretty Teddy, how long I've been telling y'all that? When everybody, oh, man, he'll beat Andre Ward. He'll beat Andre Ward. Okay. Okay. So true. What's going on? Somewhere, Big Dog Willie, what's going on? A1 Hoop Zone. My brother Emmanuel H in the building. Go subscribe to my brother A1 Hoop Zone. Somewhere Andre Ward was is kicked up with his gold medal and his belts and his undefeated Hall of Fame jacket and saying to himself, oh boy. Baron Jacobs, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. People will have every excuse as to why Canelo lost. It's no different than having a running mouthpiece and everyone has one. Facts. See, that's my whole thing. I'm seeing people say, man, I see people. They need to give Canelo his rose, man. He didn't dare to be great. He fought there and was already a champion there. He was doing what many fighters did before him. Manny Pacquiao is an 8-division champion. When he lost at 147, every time he lost, ain't nobody say Manny Pacquiao was daring to be great. He just lost. It's plain and simple. You lose, you lose. That's it. Shane Mosley losing to Vernon Forrest. Anybody saying he was just daring to be great? No. Everybody was talking about, well, you know, Vernon Forrest had Shane Mosley, late, great, legendary Vernon Forrest. Vernon Forrest just had Shane Mosley's number. He had his number in the Olympics. When Roy Jones went from heavyweight all the way down to light heavyweight to fight Tarver, did anybody say that he was daring to be great when he got knocked out? Well, Roy Jones was just daring to be great. Did they say that? No. They said, yeah, you see, Roy Jones is slipping. You see, Roy Jones lost to Tarver in the amateurs. You see, that's always been the narrative. Hard Body J Timo LLC, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, so I guess size didn't matter when Canelo jumped up 15 pounds in less than 6 months from and knocked out Kovalev after he beat Danny Jacobs at 160. Facts. And Danny Jacobs is 6 feet tall with a 70-plus inch arm reach himself. He's a very big middleweight. I mean, come on. It just goes on and it goes on and on and on and on. David Bohannon, what's going on, great brother? Where you been at? Appreciate you in the super chat. Rod the Barber, brother in the super chat. Much love to you, brother. Call me Drew. What's going on? Jesse White, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, if Charlo be Canelo, I wonder if they'll scream Charlo was bigger excuse. Charlo having more power jab, longer reach, but they say he's easy work. Yeah. Well, the thing is, Jesse Wyatt, salute to my brother Jesse Wyatt dropping that Cinco. Are they going to say Charlo's daring to be great if he loses the fight? That's a bigger jump from Jamal Charlo to move up from 60 to 68 is a bigger jump than Canelo Alvarez moving from 68 to 75. It's a bigger jump. So are they going to say, well, Jamal was just daring to be great? A1 Hoop Zone, my brother Emmanuel H in the building in super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said, salute, Blue. I see you cooking with some fish grease tonight. Keep cooking. Where's the apron at? Blue doing the B-Day live tomorrow, 8 p.m. Central Time. Slide through, great brother. Okay, what time is that to me? Emmanuel, what time is that to me? And happy born day to you, brother. Emmanuel, what time is that to me? Jermaine Gant, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. He said, be more careful when picking cherries. But that's what I told y'all, Jermaine Gant. He's not a cherry pick. He was a lateral move. People didn't listen to me. I told you guys it was a lateral move. They didn't listen. They didn't listen. Now, I still picked him to win. Hey, Bivol just proved me wrong. Allison Randolph, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Canelo has great power and good head movement in the pocket, but elephant feet. If he can't stay there or come forward, his footwork is bad. Yeah, that's his weakness. His footwork. Shawnee D, what's going on? Ben Davis, brother in the super chat, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. He said, what's good, Big Blue? I found this dub just laying around, so I said, why not support the grind? Salute to my brother Ben Davis, dropping that dub on your boy Blue. Appreciate you. Joshua Bitch, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. How did you score the fight, Blue? I scored it on 10 rounds to 2. I gave Canelo the ninth round, and I gave Canelo the third round. That was it. And you can make a case that he might have got the second round. But to act like he went in there, he got outboxed, period. He was walking around the ring, and salute Joshua Bitch dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He was walking around the ring. He couldn't cut off Bivol when Bivol was moving, right? Bivol was jabbing. He was using his skills. He let Canelo Alvarez tire himself out. He let Canelo Alvarez throw combinations, power punches, and then he would counter him with 3, 4, 5 punch combination, and that was it. It wasn't to do with his size. It was his skills. Monroe, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, I feel like Crawford, Taylor, Serrano, Canelo, Loma, Shakur, and a few others are all daring to be great. Here's the thing, Monroe. Every fighter that steps through those ropes is daring to be great. Ernest Thompson said, Blue, you did me dirty, brother. How? Ernest Thompson? How did you dirty, Ernest? What you talking about? Every fighter that stepped through those ropes is daring to be great. But we can't say they're daring to be great when they lose. But they're not there. I mean, come on. We can't do that. Ernest Thompson, how you said I did you dirty? What you talking about? Ivan Flores, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Hey, Blue, please correct me if I'm wrong. Hasn't Canelo always been the bigger boxer on fight nights? Every fight I've seen of him, HBO, Showtime, that is all you hear from the announcers. He lost. Simple. He lost. He's always going to be at a height and arm reach disadvantage. Always. That's just because he's not naturally. It's like Tank Davis. So let me ask y'all a question. Here we go. I could give y'all example about example about example about example. If Tank Davis would have lost to Mario Barrios, would anybody have told you he was just daring to be great? Tank Davis moved up 10 pounds, people. Oh, y'all didn't hear what I said. Y'all didn't hear what I said. Let me say it again. If Tank would have lost to Mario Barrios, would anybody say Tank was just daring to be great? He moved up 10 pounds from 130 to 140. Tank is 5'5" with a 67-inch arm reach. Mario Barrios is 5'10". Mario Barrios has a 5-inch height advantage over Tank, and he has a 5-inch arm reach advantage over Gervonta Tank Davis. So a 10-pound jump, a 5-inch height disadvantage, a 5-inch arm reach disadvantage, and a 10-pound weight jump. When he moved up, would anybody say if Barrios won the fight that Tank was just daring to be great? Monroe, my brother in the super chat, he said, put your money back in your pocket. Yeah, facts, man. Go ahead and put his money back in his pocket. DJ, what's going on? Just go ahead and put your money back in your pocket, brother. It ain't working for you tonight. The streamer, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, it don't hurt to be a fan of boxing. All weight classes, just loving the sport as a fan. I felt Canelo could have gave Charlo his shot as well. Hey, I'm not opposed to him choosing Bivol. My only issue, the streamer, is this. Don't start saying, well, it was the size, it was this. Come on, people. Malik, brother in the super chat. Blue, Canelo giving you a payday to your videos blowing up. Yeah, no. So I what about my Errol Spence videos, my Terence Crawford videos, my Gervonta Tank Davis videos? What did you talking about, Malik? Go back to the drawing board. Nice try again. Dre Amos, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue in the super chat. Keep doing your thing, Blue. I appreciate you 1,000%, great brother, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Boy, they just be making up stuff as they go. And the thing that gets me is that they actually think this sounds correct to them. This one to get them. Watch this one. It's like they sitting there with each other and they saying, watch this. I got him, Grim. I got him, Grim. Simple African Meals, brother, in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Good content, bro. I appreciate you 1,000%. It's like they're just sitting there like, I got him with this one. Watch this one. Watch this one. Come on, brother. What are you talking about? Batty Rich in the super chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. I used to think this channel was good, but it's not. It's great. I don't even wipe my feet no more before I come in the house. Blue, I just take my at the door. Salute to my brother Batty Rich in the super chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. I appreciate you, great brother. I appreciate you. Malik, brother, back in the super chat. You're a Canelo and Dark lover. Keep it bait. Malik, come on, brother. Try. Oh, come on, brother. You can do better than that. That don't even sound realistic, brother. Come on, brother. Toon, my brother, what's going on? Hey, man, you can't make this stuff up, man. Choice 12 Osmond, what's going on? You just can't, man. Hey, man. Hey, Malik, I'm going to tell you the truth. Miss Joette, you know what I just pictured when Malik just said that? I just pictured Trey and Boys in the Hood just out there, just, you know what I mean? Trey just out there. Oh, man. Oh, you got to love it, man. You got to love this, man. You got to love it, Bish. Bish, you got to love it, man. You got to love it. You got to love him. Clint Eastwood, my brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Hey, Bish, instead of them coming back with some facts, they can't. Why don't you just debate? Why don't you just debunk what I'm saying with facts? Everything else is just an emotional response. Do it with a fact. Show me. How Denzel said, y'all know what I'm getting ready to say, because you can't do it. You can't do it. Clint Eastwood dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said Canelo fans making this loss more shameful than it needs to be. Dust yourself off and come back. That's what true greats will do. Hey, Bish, they can't do it. Right, Miss Joette? They can't do it. So listen. Here's the thing. Hey, Thomas Davis, check this out. Clint Eastwood. Imagine if he fights Bivol at 68 and lose again. Or imagine if he fight Charlo and lose. It's over. Y'all thought they was booing at the fight? Imagine him losing to Charlo. It is over. It is over. You hear me? Nat King Cole Jr., what's going on? If he fight and lose to Jamal Charlo, it's over. It is over. Hits 2511, brother in super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Blue, no matter how many facts you get out there, are always going to, so keep cooking them. Oh, for sure, great brother. For sure. Lou Hayton, my brother, a pillar of Blue Blood Sports TV. What's goody with you, Lou? He said when a cherry peak goes wrong. Sorry, Canelo. Yep. Yogi, yeah. Koga, yeah. What's going on? Detroit Flex, what's going on? Billy Gurley, what's going on? La La Land, what's going on? Solomon Walker, Children of Adam, what's going on? Junior Young, brother in super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, did you see the ref body language when they announced the winner? You can see all the life leave his body. He did not want to raise Bivol hand. Shaking my head. That's a fact. Show him the car facts. That's a fact. Y'all gonna have to, hey, I'm gonna be the car fact. I'm gonna get a car fact shirt. Eric Johnson, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Terry Brewer, right? Peace, blood, screen. How you doing today? He said Bivol walked in the ring like in my show enough voice. Hey, Leroy, playtime is over. What did I say, Eric Johnson? Leading up into the fight, what did I keep saying? Hey, man, why Bivol look like that, man? Somebody tell me why Bivol looks so mad. The streamer, brother in super chat, Canelo forgot jab, slip, bob, and weave, shaking my head. Yeah, he wasn't shaking his. Tune, brother, in the super chat. Does AB get credit for Madonna from 135 to 147? No. Do anybody say Adrian Broner was daring to be great? Does anybody say Adrian Broner was daring to be great? Nope. Welcome down, Rig Bam. Welcome down, Ram. Big Steppin'. Macadocia, Mac of the South. What's going on? Coco's 5. What's going on? Coco, see, this is what I'm saying. I know it says pay attention, but it's actually free. So he said, Blue, you said in the live that Barrios wasn't good. Now you give 10 credit. When did I say Barrios wasn't good? Did anybody hear me say Barrios is not a good fighter? Coco's 5. Now you wanted this spotlight? I'm going to give it to you. Did anybody ever hear me say Mario Barrios is not a good fighter? Anybody? I'll wait. Has anybody? He said, I said Barrios was trash. I don't even speak of fighters in that manner. Because I give every single fighter credit for stepping through those ropes. So now you just made up a story. I don't even refer to no fighter in that manner. Ever. So where did you get that from that I said Mario Barrios was trash? Where did you get that from? Go ahead, I'll wait. Go ahead, I'll wait. Go ahead, great brother. Now tell these 1,150 people that we got here, when did I say that about Mario Barrios? I have never spoken about any boxer ever in that manner. So you completely just made up a story. Jab Jamboree, my brother Act Reach in the building. Go subscribe to my brother Jab Jamboree. What's good with your Act? Jermaine Gann said, you actually said he was good. Sure did. Now, great brother, I need you to come back in here and tell us when and where did I ever say that? I have never spoken about any fighter in that manner, ever. Monroe, brother in the super chat, said no spike T for Valdez equal Luke. Looks average in loss. Vegan, no tainted meat. Canelo looks bad in loss. Yeah, they look bad. Salute Monroe, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Coco's 5 in the super chat, dropping a Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, you said that in the live. I got receipts. I'll find the video when they fight was announced. Okay, go find the video. Go find the video. And as you don't find the video, and instead of you just standing on your square, so you ain't never watched me and paid attention. I have never, ever referred to a fighter as trash in my existence. I've never referred to a fighter that way. You on the wrong platform, brother. I suggest you go do your homework. You on the wrong platform talking to the wrong person. I never said that. Never, ever. So I suggest you go do your homework and come back here and stand corrected. Because I've never referred to a fighter in that manner. Ever. So now you're just making up a story instead of you just standing on it saying, oh, you on the wrong platform, bro. You way on the wrong platform talking like that. I ain't never said that. Ever. Shawnee D, brother in the super chat. Salute to you. Tony Jarvis, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Dudes just be coming here making up stories, boy. Consistently. Salute to my brother Sosa Smith in the Cash App. Much love to you, brother. Blacksmith Roz, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said, yo, Blue, it's been a while. Big up to the channel. Canelo found out that sometimes cherry picks fight back. Canelo fought old champs. Unknown, unproven 168 paper champs. And Chinny Khan. Fight Benavidez and Charlo. I want to see him fight them. Salute to my brother Blacksmith Roz, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Appreciate you, brother. Coco's 5 said, okay, what did you say then when the fight was announced? Did you say it was a good fight? Now I need you to go get your receipts because you just said I said Mario Barrios was trash. Don't ask me what I said. Go get the receipts. Thank you. While we wait, Four Corners Boxing, what's going on? Santos Baranga, what's going on? Now go get the receipts that you said you got. Don't ask me what I said. You said I said that. So go get the receipts. It should be easy to find. It should be simple to find. All you got to do is type in Blue Blood Sports TV, Gervonta Tank Davis, and Mario Barrios. Plain and simple. Google me. Thomas Davis, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said the Boston voice compared Canelo losing to Bivol to Jordan going to play baseball and coming back to win titles. Shaking my head. Plus 700. Bivol got the bag. Yeah. Now, I don't know what that means. I just know Bivol won. And salute to my brother dropping that Cinco. Thomas Davis, I appreciate you. Tone, brother in the super chat. Appreciate you, great brother. Now, Coco's, go get those receipts. We're waiting. Chris Adams, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a duh on your boy Blue in the super chat. Man, bump Canelo point blank. He won't fight the best. David Spence and Charlo offered a bag and don't want to secure it. And he don't want to secure it. You not the best till you fight the best. Fight the, yeah. Alan Maddox, what's going on? His defense was superb. Facts. Juan Betancourt, what's going on? His defense was superb, for sure. Salute Chris Adams dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. My brother Blacksmith Ross, brother back in the super chat, dropping another half a dub on your boy Blue. He said, these Canelo fans, if you really believe in the panties wearing chair, tell them to take all comers and Benavidez and Charlo. At least Roy Jones took on all comers and heavyweight champ. He sure did. Sure did. Static Shock, what's going on, great brother? C Money Best Star is Brooklyn in the house without a doubt. Makai Ross, what's going on? Smash that like button. I need the brother Cocos. He said, you said Barrier. Okay, so now since I said that, I need you to show me where and when did I say that. It should be easy. Michael LeBro, what's going on? So as I was saying, we have to get off of the trying to say that he was just daring to be great. He already won a title at 175. He fought guys that were bigger than Dimitri Bivol, and he knocked him out. So when you fight Dimitri Bivol, it was his skills. It wasn't his size. It was the skill set that was the difference, not his size. I'm going to say it again. It was the skill set, not the size. It was the game plan and how strategic he was, period. It was the strategy and the skill set. That's what won the fight. Coco's father, you keep talking in here. You should be not texting in here and going to find the receipts. DJ Ghost, my brother in the building. Salute to my brother DJ Ghost. He said, yup. Hey, Ghost, these dudes in here trying to put jackets on me that don't fit. Now this brother told me, I said, you said Mario Barrios is, I ain't never said not one single fighter ever in the history. I don't speak about fighters that way because they all put it on the line every time they step through those ropes. Every time. Deal Manitos, what's going on? How you feeling, great brother? Every time PMD 18 was going on. Every time those fighters step through those ropes, I give every single one of them the utmost respect to the point where I call them stars and superstars and people be, all right, man, stop calling it. No, I call them that because of them putting it all on the line when they step through the ropes, period. Now, there's levels. There's levels, right? You have some that are better than others, some that are great, some that are good, some that are okay. There's levels. Plain and simple. That's not hard to see. There's levels. But I'm going to call a spade a spade. When you watch the guy get outboxed, he got outboxed. Andre Drone said, Blue, I remember you did say it. Okay, so go back and find the receipts then. You're never going to tell me what I said about fighters. I never speak of fighters that way. So y'all should just quit while you're ahead. Christopher Bowen, what's going on? Because I don't speak of fighters in that manner, ever. So go ahead and find the receipts then, since you said I said it. If I said that this is not the fight that people want, I don't even call Rolly. I don't even speak of Rolly in that manner. What I say is Rolly needs time. He needs more experience. I never said I said Tank is obviously better, than Mario Barrios. That's not the fight the fans want to see. But I never said Mario Barrios is trash. Never, ever said that. Ever. I don't speak of fighters that way. What I said about what I said when Mario Barrios fought Keith Thurman, that was supposed to be a showcase fight based off of the skill set, and Keith Thurman's supposed to make a name for himself. I said that Tank Davis went up 10 pounds with a five. He went up 10 pounds from 130 to 140. He fought a guy 5 inches taller with a 5-inch arm reach advantage over him and got a knockout. And Tank had to find a way to win the fight. He moved up 7 pounds after being knocked down 3 times and knocked out by Tank. He moved up 7 pounds to welterweight, fought Keith Thurman, who's the bigger natural welterweight, who's the better fighter, more skilled fighter, right? Keith Thurman's supposed to be a showcase fight, and Keith Thurman didn't deliver. That's what I said. So if you didn't understand, he said, you said Barrios is not a worthy opponent. I'm talking about in comparison to what you want to see from Gervonta Tank Davis. It's right now. Nobody wants to see, including Tank Davis, Rolly. You can look at my interviews with Deontay Wilder. Look at my interviews with many people, many fighters, when they say, oh, this fighter is this and this fighter is scared. And I always say, you could say that. I would never say that because I'm not a boxer. So y'all never going to tell me what I said when I refer to a fighter, describing a fighter. I never say that, ever. And I would never say it. So what I said was, if Mario Barrios is not the fight that you want to see, he's not on the level of a pay-per-view fight. Like Rolly is not on the level of a pay-per-view fight. Nobody wants to see Rolly versus Tank on pay-per-view. Period. Andre Drone said, you don't stand on your square in front of the fighters. What square did not stand on in front of what fighters? Watch this now. I don't know why he want to ride this train. What fighters don't I stand on my square with? He said, you don't stand on your square in front of the fighters. What is standing on your square in front of the fighters? What did not stand in front of what fighter? Go ahead and tell me. Another person that got to get to work. Boy, oh boy. I'm so confused. Why would you come here and watch all the time? So now go ahead. He said you don't call them out to their face, but you talk a big game. It's called, see, this is the difference between me and you. It's my job. It's called professionalism. So when they sit in there, who calls them out? What am I supposed to say? You're supposed to do it in a professional manner. Just like I asked Anthony Joshua. We are waiting for you to fight Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder. That's the fight we want. And you're wrong again, brother. You're wrong again. Show me a fighter that I interviewed and didn't ask the questions you want asked. See, this is the difference between me and you. So don't you know? See, this is what I'm talking about. Simple-minded people that don't even pay attention. This is called a profession, brother. When you go to a fight and you go to a fighter's meeting or interview, don't you know that it's controlled atmosphere? Just like when I'm sitting there with Eddie Hearn or Bob Arum, just like when I was talking to Anthony Joshua and then they wanted to kick me out. If you get kicked out, then you're not allowed to be back. You have to do it in a professional manner. So what are you talking about? He said the only person you ask a real question is Boots. Well, then you must not have been watching me for all these years, brother. You know not what you speak of, and I suggest that you go do your homework. See, this is what I'm talking about. People love to start reading a book from the middle. That's what's wrong with today's time. Everybody like instant gratification without doing any type of research. What are you talking about? Boy, oh boy. They make 0 cents. 0 cents. He said, I wonder why Leonard blocked you. Leonard didn't block me. See, this is what I'm talking about. You dudes you just talking because you have a mouth. Brother, you should look in the mirror. Leonard didn't block me from anything. What are you talking about? He blocked me from what? Watch this now. Adrian Doan, what Leonard Ellaby blocked me from? You're talking because you have a mouth with no research. That's why I'm on this side and you on that side. What did Leonard Ellaby block me from? Watch this now. Toon, brother, in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. No way, ain't he said, nah, you ain't say all that about Barrios, but you did say Barrios wasn't a real champion because Taylor is undisputed and said Barrios did nothing for Tank. You kind of downplayed it was a good fight. No, I just, what part of this don't y'all understand? I don't understand, man. Let me ask you a question, Toon. How did I downplay the truth? What are you talking about? Is Josh Taylor the undisputed champion? And is that the fight you want to see from Tank Davis? So what are you talking about? I downplayed it. I told you the truth about the fight. What are you talking about? Is Josh Taylor the undisputed champion? If Josh Taylor's the undisputed champion, then how can Mario Barrios be the champion? So when did I say that Mario Barrios was trash? What are you talking about? April Torres, peace and blessings to you, Queen. How you doing today? And you have silly dudes like Adrian Doan talking about, yeah, Toon, facts. Facts about what? Josh Taylor's the undisputed champion. So is Mario Barrios the champion? So what are you talking about? I said this is not the fight you want to see. I never said Mario Barrios was trash. He ain't the champion. That would be Josh Taylor. That's simple mathematics. What are you talking about? Boy, oh boy. So, Toon, then you're talking about apples to oranges. This brother said, what? Man, bro. I can't, man. Neo Love in the super chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Yo, Blue, Bivol is so big that Canelo picked him up out of frustration. Facts, and carried him around the ring. Alan Mattis, brother in the super chat, Canelo was outboxed in every aspect of the game. Facts. He said you downplayed it. How could I downplay it? What are you talking about? Josh Taylor is the undisputed champion. So I said we want to see Tank fight the undisputed. You want to see him fight the best fighters. Is Mario Barrios the best fighter there? So because I tell you he's not the best fighter at 140, that means I'm downplaying him? I mean, what are we talking about here? This makes 0 sense. He said you push for progress and Tank. Is Regis Prograis a better fighter than Mario Barrios? Yes or no? Does anybody here believe that Regis Prograis, he lost one time to the undisputed champion in a close fight? Does anybody here compare Regis Prograis to Mario Barrios? Are they on the same level? I don't get what y'all be talking about. Stop just saying stuff just for the sake of being able to say stuff. Why you just say, yeah, but you push for Regis Prograis ain't the champion? Because he was the official champion and he lost in a unification bout against Josh Taylor, who's the undisputed champion, in a close fight. What part of this don't you understand? Wow. Woof. Amazing, man. King Brown, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said, put those trolls in check. I'm truly enjoying the show, Blue Blood. Salute to you, great brother. Regis Prograis legit won the belt and held the official IBF title. He fought Josh Taylor in a unification bout and lost a close fight to Josh Taylor, who became the undisputed champion. He only has one loss on his resume. So how are you comparing me saying I want to see Tank fight Regis Prograis? Because you saying Regis wasn't a champion. Don Sapinski, what's going on? I mean, whatever, man. Yeah, I can't, man. I can't win for losing. DS, what's going on? You just can't win for losing, bro. Just can't. Like, it's amazing to me, man. You can't make this stuff up. You just can't. Like, so now Mario Barrios, whatever, man. I can't. Tone, brother, in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Blue, let's be real. He started at 140 and went all the way to 175. It was just too much, and you, Harold, beat him on this. He started at 140. Man, goodbye. Goodbye. What? Goodbye. Andre Drone, brother, in the super chat. If Taylor undisputed, then Cambosis is. Haney email. Andre Drone, goodbye. Now I'm going to block you, brother. I can't entertain you. You here to distract my chat and distract me, and you got to go. Goodbye. I'm not even going to entertain silliness like that. You got to go, brother. Goodbye, Andre Drone. You here to cause confusion, and you're distracting my channel, my chat, and now I can't even have a conversation with you. Goodbye. Goodbye, brother. Goodbye. The silliness, man. Josh Taylor beat all the champions for the belt. For every single belt. What are you talking about? Josh Taylor beat every champion for the belt. And he just said Josh Taylor and Cambosis is the same thing? Goodbye, brother. Goodbye. DP Rock, what's going on? Goodbye, bro. I can't have those types of conversation, man. You just here to cause confusion and distract the chat with silliness, and I can't have that conversation. Ricky Williams, brother, in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, how can you dare to be great when you fought at 175 already? I got questions. It's not possible. It's not possible. You're a champion at 175. How are you daring to be great? And you beat an actual champion. Maya the Great, what's going on? You beat an actual champion to become the 175 champ. You beat John Gomes, what's going on? On commentary, what's going on? You beat Sergey Kovalev for the championship. He didn't win a second-hand belt. He beat Sergey Kovalev for the championship. Now after that, because see, so this is an omission, people. This is an omission. Let me tell you, PC, what's going on? Now watch this now. This is an omission, people, because this is what happens. They're admitting to you, Don Sapinski, my brother in Super Chat, much love to you. They are admitting to you now that they knew Sergey Kovalev wasn't the Sergey Kovalev of old. Trayshawn Edwards, what's going on? Uh-oh. And now they're admitting when you find a young, healthy, not coming off of a rough, rugged fight, not coming off of a loss or a tough fight and had losses. Now you fought Dimitri Bivol, right? And you lost. Now you're admitting, DS, what's going on? So now what you're doing now is you're admitting to the fans that you knew one or two things. Either you knew Sergey Kovalev, Peter Manfredo, what's going on? You knew Sergey Kovalev didn't have it no more, Or you're just making an excuse for Canelo. Stats cutting that. What's going on? Which one is it? You can't have it both ways. You can't have it both ways. Because like I just showed you. Sergey Kovalev is, look how much bigger he was than Canelo. Sakara, San Francisco. What's going on? Batty Rich, brother in the super chat, dropping a Cinco on your boy Blue. He said your statement on Barrios was a comparison of skill set versus Tank. The level that's it. He said versus Tanks. Level that's it. That's all. Dudes yapping about nothing. Facts. I'm talking. There's levels about skill sets. Period. But I never said Mario Barrios was, oh, he ain't a good fighter. He's garbage. I never said that ever. Is he on Regis program? Josh Taylor and Jose Ramirez level at 140? No. Excuse me. No. Plain and simple. So it means that you look at Igor Kavalauskas, right? So Igor Kavalauskas ain't on Terence Crawford, Errol Spence, and Sean Porter and those guys level. But does that mean he's not good? No. So if Errol Spence was to fight Igor Kavalauskas next, opposed to fighting Terence Crawford, is it the same thing? Or Virgil Ortiz opposed to fighting Terence Crawford? No, it's not the same thing. Plain and simple. So I'm saying that fighting Barrios is not what we want to see. We want to see you fight the best at 140. So when the brother compared, my brother Toon said, Regis Prograis, if Regis Prograis and Mario Barrios fight was made, who would be the favorite in the fight? Before Tank fought Mario Barrios, if they made Regis Prograis versus Mario Barrios before Tank fought him, who would be the overwhelming favorite in the fight? Because there's levels. Because there's levels. There's levels. If you made Regis Prograis fight with Mario Barrios before Tank fought him, Regis Prograis would be the favorite in the fight. Why? And furthermore, let me give y'all some more information. Let me help y'all out again. So when you have, now check this out, Toon. When you have fighters, so did Vegas downplay Mario? Did Vegas downplay Dimitri Bivol? Because he was a 4-1 underdog. Did they downplay him, or did they look at it and say, this guy's skill level to this guy's skill level, and this guy's experience to this guy's experience, this guy's the better fighter? And they feel like this guy should win over this fighter. It don't mean they downplaying another fighter. One, you're going to look at one, and one is going to be better than the other. It's very rare in a sport of boxing on a consistent basis that you get two guys that you view that are on the same level and it's 50-50 fights. It's rare. It's very rare. How often do you get fights made in the sport of boxing that every time you look and be like, yeah, that's a 50-50 fight? Now, the fight itself may play out different than you expected, but how many times do you watch a fight and say, yeah, that's a 50-50 fight? I don't know who's going to win. How many times? If it was often, then these fights like Errol Spence and Terence Crawford wouldn't be as big as it is if this happens all the time. If it's often that you get a fight where this is a clear 50-50 and you just can't come up to an agreement who's going to win, who's going to lose, then when you have big fights, they wouldn't matter as much as they do. The fact that Terence Crawford, Errol Spence is a massive fight because you don't know who's going to win. That's why. Otherwise, there's levels. Just being E, what's going on? There's levels. And now, every now and then, you get shockers. Period. PC, brother, in the super chat. He said they dry snitching on themselves. This is a fact. There's levels. Willie Williams, brother, in the super chat. He said, facts, Blue. Salute. Appreciate you, great brother. There's levels for a reason. It just is what it is. Terrence Bain, brother in the super chat, he said, Blue, how did Haney get his belly? He beat no champ. How did he get his belly? He did sit-ups, great brother. PC, brother in the super chat. He said, left Canelo's gym. The ladies love the smell of cherries. Oh, man. You ain't right, PC. PC, you ain't right. Tactics 012, what's going on? He said, how did Devin Haney get his belt? He did his belly. He did sit-ups. Sean Kelly, brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. 5-1 and 6-1 betting favorite, and Canelo is daring to be great. Makes 0 sense, Blue. Exactly, Sean Kelly. How could that be daring to be great? How could it? Salute to Sean Kelly dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. Theo A, what's going on, great brother? Maury Cooper, brother in the super chat, dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. He said, you can't dare to be great at the same time be the favorite to win. He said, Carl Brook dared to be great against Triple G. Mikey Garcia dared to be great against the truth. Oh, Kell Brook. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And even Mikey Garcia, he fought, Mikey Garcia fought 3 of his last 5 fights at junior welterweight, 140, before he moved up to welterweight. These are the things they would lead you to believe. My brother Ghost, he said boxing would be dope if fighters couldn't pick their own fights. Facts. Facts. Broderick Haney, what's going on? That's a fact. I agree with you, Ghost. I agree 1,000%. Tournaments where you can't pick and choose. You got to fight everybody. Period. Like Super 6 tournament and the Ali tournament. Alan Madden's brother in the super chat dropping that cinco on your boy Blue. He said, I'm sick of the narrative how great Canelo is moving up. Simply, he lost. Fact, he should have stayed in his lane, clearly that up first before going anywhere. Facts. TR said Al Heyman doesn't want the Crawford fight. Doesn't matter what he wants or what Errol Spence wants. So why even say it? The weigh-in, what's going on? Yes, sir, the weigh-in. Appreciate you. Versatile TV, what's going on? If Al Heyman don't want it, it doesn't matter. It's what Errol Spence wants. Errol Spence wants to fight, so why are we even talking about Al Heyman? And furthermore, how do we know what Al Heyman want and don't want? Tim Jones, what's going on? How do you know? You never even seen Al Heyman except in 1 or 2 photos. You ain't seen Al Heyman in 1 or 2 photos. You ain't never heard him speak. Yet you telling the world that Al Heyman don't want to fight. Isn't that amazing? Chappelle Show 56. What's going on? So TR, explain to me how you know Al Heyman don't want to fight. Joshua Riley, what's going on? See, y'all can't have it both ways, man. Y'all got to think about what you're saying before you say it. But TR, you got to think about what you're saying before you say it, right? Because didn't Max Caesar, my brother, Monica, didn't Team Crawford just say and go on a rant about Blue Blood making up stories because they never even spoke to Al Heyman or nobody on that side? Uh-oh. Y'all not hearing me. Didn't they just say that they haven't spoken to anybody on that side? They haven't even begun negotiations or any conversations. So if that's the case, then how would they know that Al Heyman don't want to fight? This is why I tell y'all, stop and repeat it in the mirror before you say it out loud. Because they put you in a position where you be saying stuff that don't even add up. Salute, Cool Boy Curry. If they just said that they had 0 conversation with Al Heyman and that team, Then how would you have a narrative that Al Heyman don't want to fight? This dude don't do no interviews. He don't talk about nothing. He says nothing. You got 2 pictures. Social media errors at an all-time high, and there's only 2 pictures of Al Heyman in the entire social media world. He does no interviews. And they just said that they had 0 contact with that entire team. So which one is it? Lucy, you got some explaining to do. Labs D Swap 1, brother in super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said Fargus versus Money, 2008 to 2011 time frame. Fernando Vargas versus Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather wins. Easy. Easy fight. Easy fight for Floyd. Clayton Thompson, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. What's up, Blue? They mad because Canelo passed his prime at 31. Too many fights too early. He's done, and he ain't no great. Canelo is king of the cherry picking. Man, keep him up, champ. Keep him up. PC, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. I respect Bivol for talking about going to 168, and here's why. Call Canelo's bluff and expose him to see if he really wants the rematch. Still money. Still more money. Yeah, man, I just don't agree with that, man. I don't agree with it. KQKC Boxing Network, Triple OG in the building. Go subscribe to my brother KQKC Boxing Network. Yeah, Brian G, I just get confused, right? Which one is it? They said they didn't talk to him, right? They just went on this whole spill that Blue Blood don't know what he's talking about. We ain't had no conversation with him. So how's the narrative now that Al Heyman don't want to make the fight? Which one is it? And where did you get it from? Don Gotti, what's going on? Jambo Japan, what's going on? I'm confused. I'm confused. Where y'all get this from? Where and how? E. Hernandez, can I break down Charlo versus Castano? Yes, I can, great brother. For you, I will. I think that Jermell Charlo is going to win by knockout, right? And here's why. I think that Jermell Charlo understands what he can and can't do, what he can and cannot allow in this fight with Brian Castano, right? He knows now that Brian Castano only hope, okay, analog, what's going on? Jermell Charlo understands that Brian Castano had no wins when the fight was in the center of the ring. You understand? They know this. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? And so with that said, hold on. So they know, right? Peter Von Oaks, what's going on? Jonathan Curtis, what's going on? So he understands that the only wins that Brian Castano can have is on the ropes because he uses a second defender. Okay, he's going to use, you understand, the ropes as his second defender because he knows when he traps Jermell Charlo on the ropes, then Jermell Charlo, he knows where he's at. You know, he's not athletic as Jermell Charlo. He's not as big and strong as Jermell Charlo, and he's not a better pure boxer than Jermell Charlo. So he understands that he needs to use the ropes as his second defender to be able to make Jermell Charlo stationary. So when he makes him stationary, right, now the only thing Jermell can do is counter him off the ropes. And now he's going to let him fly and hope one get through. And a few has been getting through on Jermell Charlo when he was on the ropes, right? Chubby Plays, what's going on? On the mic, my brother Terence Bailey Sr. Go subscribe to my brother on the mic, brother Terence Bailey Sr. So they understand Brian Castano, that's his game plan because he's at a size disadvantage. Because Jermell Charlo is about 6 feet tall with a 73-inch arm reach, and he's 5'7" with a 67-inch arm reach. Jermell Charlo is extremely bigger than he is, but more important, he's extremely more athletic than he is. He's just a better pure boxer than he is. Okay, Carlos Castillo, what's going on? And so with that said, Brent Lawson, what's going on? And so with that said, he understands that he needs to use the ropes as his second defender to be able to have success against Jermell Charlo. So with that said, I believe Jermell Charlo understands that. And in a few interviews you listen to Jermell Charlo, he stated that, you know, he had a few moments, but when we was in the center of the ring, I almost knocked him out. The light bulb went off in my head. He understands. Unbiased. What's going on? So Jermell Charlo understands that Brian Castano has good timing, right? He's good at that. He mastered his limitation. That's his limitation, his size. You understand? Like Canelo Alvarez, right? They have to get you in a certain position where they can have success. So what did Dimitri Bivol tell us? Canelo Alvarez, he aims at your arms, right? And the body, right? Because he wants to break the bigger man down and he wants to get your arms to drop. Right. So he punches on the arms. Right. So your arms start to get heavy. They start to drop. And that's when he has more openings. Right. Same thing. Young King Company. What's going on, great brother? Joshua Riley. What's going on? Boston Plug. What's going on? So Jermell Charlo. So Brian Castano. He understands once I get Jermell Charlo in this position, right, on the ropes, I could throw my punches from an awkward angle and they clip him. Ravarius Jones. What's going on? So with that said, now he has to get and turn and keep. And turn him, pivot, because he's the better athlete. And when it was in the center of the ring, it was two different fights. You understand what I'm saying? When they was in the center of the ring, the fight wasn't even close. It wasn't competitive. You saw the difference, right? And so Jermell Charlo, he got to use his jab, control the distance, control the pace. When you feel yourself 2 inches, 3 inches, or your foot away from the ropes, pivot back into the center of the ring. If he's too close for you to pivot and you don't want to get caught with a hook coming out of a pivot, right? Then you tie him up. Let the referee break you up, and then you go back into the center of the ring. That guy, George, what's going on? Tactics 012, what's going on? You understand what I'm saying? So you tie him up like Floyd Mayweather did with Maidana in the second fight, right? In the first fight, he let Maidana have that success he had when he was laying on the ropes all that time. But in the second fight, what did Floyd do? As soon as he felt his back against the ropes, and that's where Maidana needs to have his success, he's going to use the second defender. What did Floyd do? He tied him up. And another thing is, when Floyd felt him getting too close, what did he do? He pivot back in the center of the ring, use his jab. High guard up when you pivot in because they have awkward angles and hooks. So you got to pivot them back in the center of the ring, get back in the center of the ring, use your advantages once again. So I think that is going to fatigue Brian Castano. And I think in the second half of the fight, Jermell Charlo might just get a stoppage. Black Prince, what's going on? I think he just might get a stoppage. Now, I've been wrong about these stoppages lately. Alan Maddie's brother in the super chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, I swear some of these notes are the same ones who were and some still are. Nello would beat Usyk. They are truly fanboys. Yep. He would beat Usyk. He going to go to cruiserweight. Canelo said he was going to go to cruiserweight. Eddie Reynoso said they was going to go to cruiserweight. Right? Shawnee D said, Blue, you never know. This could be a Sergio Martinez versus Paul Williams. No, completely different styles. Paul Williams throw caution to win. Paul Williams, they never met a punch he ain't like. He just let his hands go for the sake of letting his hands go. He had to hit a mark of throwing 100 punches around. That's the difference. Paul Williams was just letting his hands go. Sergio Martinez is like, all right, I could counter him in between those punches. That's not Jermell Charlo. Jermell Charlo is way more disciplined, way more fundamentally sound than Paul Williams. For surely Sean, what's going on, great brother? How you feeling? I ain't seen you in a month of days, man. He's way more technically sound. He's a better boxer than Paul Williams. His defense is way better than Paul Williams. Jermell Charlo is just a better fighter than Paul Williams. Paul Williams just he ain't never met a punch he ain't like, boy. Just let him go. Let him go, baby. No rhyme or reason behind it. Just let him go, baby. Jay, everything is going on. Timothy Alexander, what's going on? So Sergio Martinez was able to catch him in between those. That is not the case with and Sergio Martinez is a great athlete, very fast hands, a lot of power, fast feet, stamina is on all-time high. That's not the case with Miss Aisha said Donald Favors deleting everyone. Donald Favors, brother. Donald Favors, brother, you're deleting everybody, great brother. You're deleting everybody, brother. He might not even realize he's doing it. Now, Dre, what's going on? I think he might not even know he's doing it. Johnny is the name, brother, in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Garnett Donaldson, what's going on? He said, "What up, Blue? What do you think is more impressive? A Spence win over Crawford or a Crawford win over Spence? Same difference. There's no more. One win is not more impressive than the other." Angel C, what's going on? They both on the same level. So one, I mean, obviously they'll disagree, but from my standpoint, who am I to say this guy's on a higher level? Man, they both great, you know. So from where I'm standing, you know, to decipher who's great, more great, Terence Crawford, Errol Spence. No, one of the win is not, you know, they're equal. Dondre Goff, what's going on? Yeah, I saw it, Dondre Goff. I mean, that was for people that, I mean, I don't agree with people. I just feel like people saying that Canelo was daring to be great and you know, lost because of it. No, Clarissa Shields was talking about people, you know, just trying to be funny about it. Scott Gonzalez, what's going on? That's what she was aiming at. But of course, people want to use it to their advantage and say, well, she was saying. So I can't tell you who's better. Tim Jones, appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you who's better or what win a win over who would be more impressive. There's no such thing. Not even Quiet Storm Tate, my brother. What's goody with you? So there's no such thing, great brother. Civilized K9, what's going on? I always say great things about Bud. I got him as the #1 best pound for pound fighter in the world. That's not good enough. Miguel Ramirez, what's going on? My brother G Al in the building. What's good with you, great brother? Yeah, man. I don't mean to be up this late, G Al. It just happens, man. Lynch Patrick, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, "Great work, Blue. I sit back and watch, not riding the express." Salute to you, great brother. Yeah, I don't mean to be on this late, man. It just happens, bro. I truly don't. Not at all. For surely Sean, what's good with your great brother? How you feeling? He said, what's popping? What's goody with your great brother? Where you been at, man? B-Boy Pop 797, what's going on? How everything with you? So I always give Terence Crawford credit. Francisco Valdez, what's going on? I got him as the best fighter in the world, #1. So I mean, what more credit do you want me to give him? I'm going to I'm going to call it like it is. I'm going to tell y'all the truth about situations, period. It has nothing to do with side choosing and none of that. It has everything to do with the truth. The truth is, like I tell y'all, Errol Spence, it don't matter if you're a Terence Crawford fan. You could be a Terence Crawford fan, that's cool. But you still got to be truthful with the entire situation. Okay, for surely, Sean. Blessings to you, great brother. So said he said TV, my brother in the super chat, every fighter who lace him up dares to be great. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. So the truth is this, right? Is that, you know, I'm going to tell you the situation. Errol Spence has never, people, this is what people get misconstrued. I tell you that, first of all, you ask me who I think going to win. It's my opinion. I think Errol Spence is going to win. That's no slight to Terence Crawford. It's just, I think Errol Spence is going to win. But they both great fighters. Somebody have to win, somebody have to lose, period. It's a great fight between two great fighters. I give you my breakdown and reason as to why, but I tell you, oh, I think Errol Spence is going to win because of this, this, and this. Oh man, that's because you just Errol Spence lover. You just so what does that make you, Brothers UK? What's going on? It doesn't even make sense. It don't add up. You could choose who you want to choose. Now, when you start to get into the logistics and who's avoiding this fight and that fight, well, the facts remain the facts. All you got to look at the history. It just is what it is. Errol Spence has never altered from the path, and Terence Crawford has. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. GTT Boston, get him out of here. I don't want to see him here. Thank you, GTT Boston. Get him going, bro. Thank you. Big General, what's going on? He said, how? How what? How what? Yeah, get GTT Boston. Get him going. How what? I give everybody opportunity, man. But you come here talking like that, you got to go. Man, Flubber Lane, what's going on? I ain't got enough time to get in that, man. He said, did Crawford come off the path? Yeah, he did. Yes, he did. Errol Spence has told you one story and one story only. I'm going to collect the belts, and I'm going to take Terence Crawford belt. That's been his stance from the beginning, right? Never changed, ever. He never said he didn't want to fight Crawford. He never said the fight is not going to happen. He never said any of that. What he told you was, I'm going to get all these belts, and I'm going to take Terence Crawford belt. He's been telling you that from the beginning. He's been telling you that from the very beginning. Never changed. It never, ever changed. The only thing that changed, like he said, was he had some hiccups along the way. He didn't foresee having a car accident. He didn't foresee having an eye injury. Plain and simple, right? So he had hiccups along the way that saw him out the ring, period. Okay? Terence Crawford came in the division, and he told you that Errol Spence wasn't the man to beat. The man to beat was Keith Thurman, Manny Pacquiao, and he wanted to fight Danny Garcia. That was his plan. When Stephen A. Smith and Max Kellerman interviewed Terence Crawford, they said, it looks like you and Terence Crawford is going to be the big fight. Terence Crawford said, no, it's not. And Max Kellerman said, Stephen A. Smith said to Terence Crawford, Errol Spence looked like the man to beat in the division. And he said, why did you say that? And he said, the eye test, and he's a champion. And he said, your eyes are deceiving you. He's not the man to beat. He's not on my radar. He said that out of his own mouth. And his fights was to fight Danny Garcia, Manny Pacquiao, and Keith Thurman. And Sean Porter co-signed that when Sean Porter told you, when he had a conversation with Terence Crawford, and he asked Terence Crawford, what's your plans when you come to 147? And he said, I'm not looking to fight you or Errol. I'm looking to fight Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia, and Manny Pacquiao. It never changed. Okay? So then it became the 50-50 split. If it's not 50-50, that fight is in my rearview mirror. I don't need Errol Spence to be a Hall of Famer. I don't need Errol Spence fight. That fight is behind me. I'm done with that fight. I don't have no interest in fighting him. The fight is over. And when Errol Spence was asked, well, Terence Crawford said he has no interest in fighting you. Terence Crawford said the fight is done. It's in his rearview mirror. And Errol Spence said, no, I still have hope, and I believe the fight is going to happen. He continued to tell you that. Over and over and over again. So Errol Spence has been telling you the same thing every single time, over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. One day they tell you that it was Bob Arum holding up the fight. Next day, Terence Crawford was saying that it was Errol Spence. Now Terence Crawford, he tell you that Errol Spence wasn't holding up the fight. I mean, it doesn't matter. But that doesn't matter at the end of the day. What matters is Terence Crawford. That doesn't make Terence Crawford a bad fighter. He's still a great fighter, and it's the biggest fight in boxing. Period. I still haven't met number one. I just like to clarify when people come here talking about, hey, Errol Spence is avoiding Terence Crawford. No, he's not. Please stop saying that. Stop it. No, he's not. Plain and simple. PC brother in the super chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said the day Canelo doesn't have any excuses is the day Bomez box rec will be more wins than losses. Unbelievable. Got to keep him up, champ. Keep him up, champ. Leave my brother Bo Mac alone, man. Leave that brother Bo Mac alone, man. Hey, again, I know Errol Spence can say that. Why? Errol Spence gets in that squared circle. Errol Spence is on his way pursuing a Hall of Fame career. Errol Spence is making it happen, so he could do that. Bomac got in that ring, regardless if you like it or not. That dude got in the ring and took all those losses and knockouts, but he continued to get in there. Man, you know the mindset you got to have. You'd get knocked out after knockout after knockout, and you still decide, I'm getting back in there again. I'm going to get back in there again. I'm going to get back in there again. Man, that's huge, bro. That's huge. G. Al, my brother in the super chat, dropping that $500 on your boy Blue. Salute to my brother G. Al in the super chat, dropping that $500 on your boy Blue. He said, blessed Blue. I think Jamal versus Canelo needs to happen. Also, EJ, in my opinion, has nobody in the welterweight division right now that can defeat him. EJ is very well-rounded, and Bud has a suspect chin. Bud got rocked when he fought Gamboa. Grind on Blue. Salute to my brother G. Al, dropping that $500 on your boy Blue. I appreciate you, great brother. Yeah, but I mean, there's and see, G. Al, when I tell people this, here they go, oh, you just don't like Terence Crawford. Man, Father Time is undefeated, and nobody stays great forever. Michael Jordan couldn't jump in the 98, 97 season like he could in the 90 season, 92, 93, and 94 seasons, right? He couldn't jump like he did, 91, 92, and 93. That Jordan that played in the 96, 97, 98 era compared to the Jordan in the other era, it was two different dudes, okay? He mastered who he was and how he did things, right? Cool. But he wasn't the same guy. He had slippages. He couldn't jump like he used to. He wasn't the same guy. He still was the best player in the league, but he wasn't the same guy. So when I tell you that, he has slippages in the orthodox stance, right? He gets hit a lot, and you could hurt him. Oh, man, Blue, that's because you don't like him. Clayton Thompson, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, I agree. Spence over Crawford. But how does Spence beat Crawford? KO or decision? Smash the like button. Initially, I have it split decision win for Errol Spence Jr. Stephen L. Mack, Flubber Lane, what's going on? Child, please, what's going on? I mean, I've always felt like it was going to be a split decision in favor of Errol Spence as time went on. You know what I'm saying? But as the fight gets closer, I'll get better with how I think the fight gonna play out. Sir Dante Fox, what's going on? Great fight though. Alan Maddox, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, just curious, where the fighters tested before and after the fight, because we know Canelo like them. Reynoso stable known to be sponsored by Zeno. I have no clue, Alan Maddox. No clue. Brother Rizzy, what's going on? I have no clue about that. I'll look into it for you, though. For sure. Sean Kelly, brother in the super chat, dropping that Duh on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, if Bivol fight Canelo again, Canelo will just throw more punches, not land the majority, and move around a little more and win a close decision, even if Bivol whoop him like we think. Spence work rate beats Bud in my eyes. Salute to Sean Kelly dropping that. Duh on your boy Blue. Appreciate you, brother. Man, all good fights. All good fights. I just think that Dimitri Bivol's style is wrong for Canelo Alvarez. His poise, his ability to stay cool, calm, and collective. I think that, it's just a bad style matchup. Lionel Witherspoon, what's going on? But like you said, the judges are going to give it to Canelo Alvarez. They tried to give it to him this fight, and he clearly lost. Right? He didn't get 3 rounds in that fight. If that's the max. And the judges still saw 5 rounds and had it a draw going into after the 9th round. That's amazing to me. So, I mean, and this there's a pattern here. You understand what I'm saying? That's a problem. The problem is there's a pattern here. You understand what the judges with Canelo Alvarez? There's a pattern. And the pattern is not changing. Secure, what's going on? So you go to 168. Are they going? Now you got to take this into consideration, like you said, Sean Kelly. He's the under. Now he went up there. Kwame Baruch Lot, what's going on? Jason Briggs, what's going on, great brother? How you feeling? Now you got to factor in the judges was trying to give it to Canelo Alvarez, and Bivol was the undefeated champion in his weight class. Now, can you imagine Bivol with the same performance, same fight, but Canelo's the undisputed champion at super middleweight? There's no way they're giving it to Bivol. There's no way. Strata GXGX, what's going on? Blue hits harder, Spencer Crawford. Well, according to Sean Porter, who fought both, and according to Kell Brook, who fought both, Errol Spence. Sean Porter and Kell Brook both said Errol Spence hit harder. They both was in the ring with him, mutual opponents. They both said that he hits harder. So got to base it on what they said. Who would know better than Sean Porter and Kell Brook? They both got they both was in there with both of them. They both got stopped. They both got dropped and hit the deck. So Sean Porter hit the deck against Terence Crawford and Errol Spence, and Kell Brook hit the deck against Errol Spence and Terence Crawford as well. So I mean, they both qualified to tell you. My brother G Al, brother, back in the super chat, dropping another half a hundo on your boy Blue. Salute to my brother G Al, dropping another half a hundo on your boy Blue. He said, okay, just being raw. EJ is putting Bud in dirt. EJ is out here breaking eye sockets. If EJ land too many shots on Bud, I believe Bud is going down 9th or 10th round stoppage. EJ is a whole bull in the ring with great ring IQ and massive strength. I agree. That dude is. And his work rate, G.L. Salute to my brother G.L. dropping that half a hundo on your boy Blue. Errol Spence work rate on top of that, G.L. is special on top of that. So you match his work rate with his ring IQ, and man, that dude is whew. Salute to the queen, Miss Aisha, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. She said, Blue, I rewatched the Lardy fight. Do you think Spence could get timed by Bud like Lardy did? Do you think Spence has a better chin now? I don't know if he have a better chin, right? Because I don't think his chin got more sturdy. Can he get timed like Lardy fight? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, queen. Sounds of Time, TVHQ. What's going on? That's why I said what I said. Like, he has to be very, very disciplined on his way in and on his way out. Terence Crawford is great in that no man's land, that right in that area where you're just trying to work your way in and you're trying to get your way out. Terence Crawford is great right in that area. When he's right in that area, woo-wee, boy, Terence Crawford, and he throws punches from weird angles, and he got power in both hands. Okay, so the fact that he has power in both hands, right, and he could throw. He has all the punches in the toolbox. Terence Crawford had every punch available to him. He could throw the uppercut. He could throw the hooks, overhands, counter over your jab. right? So Bird Slow, what's going on? Yeah, man, Spirit, what's going on? So, Terence Crawford in that no man's land, Errol Spence got to be careful. Like he was getting countered by Yordenis Ugas. You understand what I'm saying? When he was getting countered by Ugas, if that's Terence Crawford, I don't know how he's going to respond. Is the response going to be different? Cash Crypto, what's going on? Terence Crawford has more power than Ugas. In those little mid-range, no man land areas where Ugas was having success, Terence Crawford, spade up 36, what's going on? Divine 12, what's going on? Nah, Senzo, South Africa. Salute to South Africa. My brother Senzo, South Africa. He said, Blue, I'm sorry to disagree with you. Tank will beat Shakur. Shakur's chin has never been tested. So Shakur's chin has never been tested. Then how you know Tank gonna beat him? I mean, we got to think about this now. If his chin never been tested, then how you know it's weak or it's strong? To say his chin ain't never been tested, so Tank gonna beat him. Well, you ain't never seen his chin tested. How you know he don't stand up to Tank punches? DeAndre Carey, what's going on? Think Terence Crawford got a better jab than Errol Spence? No. Lawrence Brazier, what's going on? No. Caldwell James, Tank is a beast. Never said he wasn't. Hernan Lonnie, what's going on? Super Trunks Deuce, what's going on? Spirit, what's going on? Nick, what's going on? DS, what's going on? So, Miss Aisha, though, in that no man's land, in that little gap area, that's tricky, man. Errol Spence has to be Senzo, South Africa. He said nobody takes Tank's power. Isaac Cruz just took his power, and he went 12 rounds. It's not true. What you need, what's going on? We just seen Isaac Cruz take his power. So yeah, Miss Aisha, I do think that no man's land is going to have to be sharpened up for Errol Spence, because you can't get hit by Terence Crawford in that little areas when you're aggressive or when you're pulling out. TR said, Blue, this is an all opinion talk show, bro. Never said it wasn't. When did this? I don't know. You say that Terence Crawford gonna beat Errol Spence? Okay, I'm cool with that. I ain't try to alter your opinion. When you try to put a jacket on me and you try to make up things, no, that's not opinions. Alan Madden's brother in the super chat dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, all due respect, but let's not forget, in the Errol Spence Jr. Porter fight, Errol Spence Jr. did get rocked by Porter at times in that fight. Bud hits a lot harder. I never said he didn't. So how when y'all be saying stuff, right? I don't know. Y'all have selective memory. Selective memory. Like you said that he got hurt by Sean, but okay, I never said he didn't. I just said that he can't get hit. Y'all listen to what you be saying, man. I just said that he can't get hit in that no man's land area by Terence Crawford because he hits a lot harder than your Danis Ugas. Okay, you want me to say Sean Porter and Ugas? Cool. I just said he can't get hit in that no man's pulling out or coming in, aggressively. He has to be disciplined in doing so, because Terence Crawford hits extremely hard. And I just said he got power in both hands. Caldwell James said, Dominique Seaborn, what's going on? He said, could you answer Cinnamon Savage? What did he say? Bivol or Better V, Blue? Oh, man. I don't want to be in the moment, but I think that Bivol, I didn't like Better V's live performance against Marcus Brown at all whatsoever. I didn't like that performance, and he looked very old to me. He looked very old. His reflexes wasn't there. He didn't look sharp. He didn't look quick. He looked predictable. Marcus Brown was just so hesitant of the power that he didn't assert himself. I think Bivol game plan, ability to box, mobility. I think that says Bivol win the fight. That's what I think. So, but that's it, man. I'm about to get out of here, people. 1:30 in the morning. I appreciate y'all coming through, starting up, holding your boy Blue down, and showing me love. But it's 1:30 in the morning, and I'm tired. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Raw. Make sure you like and share these videos. Andre Ward versus Bivol. Come on, man. Andre Ward is an all-time great, man. Miss Joette, have a great night. Monica, have a great night. Miss Aisha, have a great night, Queen. Appreciate y'all staying up this late with your boy. And salute to all my kings, man. Have a great night to y'all too, brothers. My brothers. Andre Ward is a special talent, man. Special talent. Salute Senzo, South Africa. My brother for surely Sean, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, why every time you reply to someone's comment, they take it like you're attacking them. They can't help it. Dre Finds, what's going on? For surely Sean, they can't help themselves, bro. Can't help it. It's emotionally tied. That's why I always say I deal with facts over feelings, man. Facts over feelings. I'm in love with the sport of boxing before I'm in love with a boxer. And once you see it through that lens, you're going to see it completely different. Period. And that's the problem, right? It's facts over feelings, man. It just is what it is. But they can't help it, man. So salute to y'all coming through, man. Tomorrow. Peace.